me dofopa what to say mate ho ya me danyame ase onyame ehira na mesra ma na dum emra wo so na ye die enware wo anapawe na nwumre aha e Adom TV na dwumadie we ye nkranhyensem me amede ho chia me edi amje so e ni tekotego me nko asa na efre me. If your life were to be a house, or if your life were to have been made up by 4 walls, 1, 2, 3, 4. So abrabo eye ahyehyede enan esoro nifa benkum ne efom. How would it look like? If your marriage, if your health, if your life were to have been made up of 4 walls, up, left, right, and down, what will each wall depict? For me, my life has 4 walls. And I have decided to build the 4 walls with first me at the top. So the upper wall is me. Until wabrabo near that shono eyewo. The be kura wo e wo soro no e nneoma miensa de jam nifa benkum ena na e wo fom me fama brabo a de obenkum me friend discipline. How do I subject myself to standards, high standards of living? Am I disciplined in my life? Am I responsible? How do I show respect to others? How integrous am I? Benkum wono asumi wa hohyeso benkum asumi opepepe yo benkum asumi di nokure benkum asumi di obuo mankrofo a me ne on ekoba. So the left wall is built by standards. The right wall is generosity, selfless. Semi to me when see why ya ade ma obi anya mfaso. Semi pe ade safata na mayo na mabusua ene wo man mfaso abamu. Emfa ho ne amenya. Are you generous? Semi ya ade na me hukani ani agye. Semi ya ade na me ma ho aton won. Semi ya ade na me bro no amete so so wo hu me so mfaso. Am I being generous? That is my right wall. Now, the wall beneath is to be resolute. I'm desperate for results. You can't resolute. Me pe. Abrabo, and your mapa. Desperate for results. So these are the 3 walls that need to ekotego. Discipline, generosity, and being resolute. Also, be to wall. The walls you build for your life will determine how far you go in life. And then the person will be saying, what are the walls of marriage? The first wall of marriage is being passionate. Or being passionate. The second wall is being intimate, having a sense of communication, being there with the person and joining hands to make decisions together. Sa woni ni pakro tie na ukon do no abribiara na efe woni ni nyanketa hodi a se bi obuo ene nyansan wo mu enya bufuo ene oyawdie na ase no eye commitment se wasi nkete se mewa wawu. These are the 3 walls of marriage: passion, intimacy, and commitment. For this year, there are wars. Sacrifice. And everyone says, to me, jam. And for a dance, with the sinkete mission. And for Sabi, a dear time, a funny day, man, for with the sinkete say, I made a 2 asheda, man, dear Safata. And I'm learning at this year. And a crack so one kasa wo so ho ahwe ehunu say udimu self assessment. Abrabo ayebu no wars. Life is made up of wars, and you are sitting at the top. The kind of walls you build will make your life stand strong, or it will crumble. When it comes to marriage, when it comes to health, a bano apumudnia exercise. So we train to wapum exercise. So we pay and pay the nya di keke, nya do korechi na no keke. So we dey aduane pa, aduane ahoden wo mu, aduane adodie wo mu, vitamins wo mu. Exercise and good eating and rest and sleep. So we pay emre adayi. That will give you a good life. Exercise, balanced diet, and good sleep. But on top of good sleep are good relationships. Papa no papa, or what we call social support systems. These are the walls that build a healthy life. Exercises, balanced diets, rest and sleep, and solid relationships. So the first one, me mauni teko, me walls. Oso betimi ahwe abrabo ma bisa say, wo ben na mi sema abrabo, because me first wall na e wo benkum no, e discipline. Wan me hwehwe, wall no ba discipline. Generosity. Me na metia say walls no eni ahoden a meto form. So walls ni gina ho e wa ahoden a the worse you react for your life determines how you can go in life. Whether in your family, whether in your relationships, whether in your education, whether when it comes to, let's say, your marriage, the walls you build will determine how far you can go. I have built my life walls. Sometimes things change. You can always change the walls you built. You can always remove one wall and replace them. There are times I replace and bring respect. There are times I bring responsibility. There are times I bring innovation. And there are times I bring being resolute. But whatever it is, build walls for your life. Walls. Walls are important for a great life. Walls are important for a very rewarding life. Every life you see around is made up of walls. And the walls you build will determine how strong your life will be. For some people, they build lives of godliness. But they want to eradicate so. For some also build life based on the word of God. And some also build life based on fellowship. Good. But regardless, you should have wisdom. Nyansa. And wisdom is made up of knowledge and understanding. And so when you see hunu, and entiase, or the abisu no. So betime asi wala nyansa. Betime asi wala ya jumaden. Na also asi wala sebe. Se wetu wansi wo se wo ye de sefata. There are so many ways you can build your walls. But I have chosen to build my walls based on discipline, generosity, and resolute. I don't know how you want to build your walls. But you can build your walls. From today, I know you have what it takes to build strong walls in life. Build a strong wall. Ma brabo anshishaye enyina fapim papa so. Na yedi ebedwaro. Abusuan ha na meja wo. Me ko na me da Thomas, me camera ase. Me da Frank, me sound. Na ma da MCR for ne floor manager and a lighting for ase. Namako production, Mother Sarah, Thomas, Priscilla, Daching, anywhere back and Pedras. While she may also Nasinya, dear, Unyami, and
Yamwa Chibim, Yamwa Kwaba, Adom TV, Badwam, so any Cassiano Brasson say the brown. And some near to your mubi ya ubeti any Ghana. Ya mamrani and money said 3D malaria, ye betua see and fear naya. eda ye nim se rade de chen ya ehun hye no ye de bebro na wo malaria no aho ensamo no si etimi kutia sika ye hwe animo no eye $3 billion eno na eye fapema ye gina so a ye de ekon atia achidi no sansemi ene nsembi ena no pay mede bro Adom TV Badwam kase o share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV channel 119 DSTV 280 YouTube search Adom TV 2 mede de afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni DMT said and 73 mo ankasa etie enrada o my Ghana yapa enfie nan enhyehyɛ ho entoma yede ko etia echidi yade yamane boni kwajemensa brampa ne kwase etwaso
progress in reducing the burden of malaria in the last decades. With smart investments, strong and enduring partnerships, a dedicated workforce, and effective leadership, we have reached millions with life-saving interventions. Malaria-related deaths at all ages reduced from 3,889 in the year 2008 to 155 by the end of 2022, which is about a 96% reduction.
And wachi amansan ko batan World Health Organization and emusini Dr. Shamila Larif ya oba dwumedi na sibie enso ekire se eni daso ho se betimi akotiri yade no okire akwa wodo bi a ye fa so betimi ene yade no edi akon.
African proverb says that you can only harvest what you have cultivated. And the malaria vaccine was cultivated here, so we are going to harvest that and move us towards elimination. Quality assured laboratory support system, a well-established surveillance system, and indeed the backbone of all of these includes the establishment of an uninterrupted supply chain system, ensuring the availability of commodity.
Enti wo setidi ekon a yepese yekon etu ase free abibra memu ene ade no sika mpanifo esusi se yebetumi de akokon no $3 billion na oko ye programs manager wono na da National Malaria Elimination Program ano ye Dr. Keziamam wo church nsema hudumu eche
$59 million for the period that the plan would be implemented. That we have promises, we have assurances, but there is a gap. Sorry, but if we get the resources, if we all put our hands on deck, it's going to come down. You see the black one. You can see that malaria has come down with that black map, and we will be seeing around 5-6 million cases. If we enhance SBCC, we encourage people to use the tools that we've given to them, it can come down to about 2-3 million. And if the health system itself is enhanced to make sure that there's good supply chain system, there is a proper data management system, then eventually our dream of eliminating malaria will become a reality. We believe, and efforts that we've done, an estimation has shown us that if we do reduce malaria, if we put in the efforts, we are going to see about 86 million cases of malaria averted by 2028. We are going to see about 4,400 deaths averted. The economic benefit to the country will be over 32 billion. So even though the plan is going to cost us about 3 billion, the benefit is 10 times more that. But if we relax and go back, it's going to cost us a bit more than we are seeing now. We'll see additional 39 million cases. We'll see over 2,500 more deaths that we could have saved, and it will cost the country more than.
National Communications Authority mpenifo nso se wodin hihye bi babeto na kwan so a wo de bebo 5G services and satellite internet service no eho eban ya we no wo ede total cost no anim se eye ade e beboa pa na no so beboa yen ya ye de eye adwuma no yensi kasem FM Adom kase etoaso.
You know, how do you address 5G? And very soon, the policy maker will make a substantive announcement on 5G rollout in the country, right? How do you ensure that all the players are involved, right? As against years ago when 4G was rolled out and only one entity had the means to, right? If you're doing 5G, how do you ensure that everyone is participating? How do you ensure that technologies that needs to be leveraged? So Pillar 4 is looking at convergence. For example, tech neutrality.
And when she was wafa was share in Kitamudi ni abefo dwumadi so Esla owuso ekufo edito NCA enim say and hyehyene na nemu bia wode ba abefo dwumadi mu no o ma ne ntentem sepe ya ebeko edwaso na edi sika aba adwumako no emu.
Innovation is taking place at a very fast pace in this sector. So I'm glad that they've developed this plan, which takes into consideration capacity building, automation of their systems for their staff as well, to enable them to stay abreast with emerging technologies and to be better able to regulate it. I've also advised them to learn from the experiences of other regulators around the world, like the FCC in the US, Ofcom in the UK, the Kenyan Commission and others, so that together we can all craft a regulatory system that benefits and support.
If Shishamubi Akoso ye O Africa ne Tiger IP for na Womodia Babontin na Francis Anipa ya we social worker wo O Africa womo na ye ne Adom TV kase di enkoma wo chire mu se former gudie tuo no ye ne abre ekon etia no se de nkwada nketoa ena wo hwehwemu na ba beda gie se won so de wo ho ahyemu bi fie nkono ne yakoso ne Adom TV kase edi nkomo yi
me kase surprise dia na eye enkola no omo age mi hu ye cause ye ka galamse enye ne me statical galamse but na eye mpenifo na yenim so omo ye galamse se mpo nkola ewo mu mpo a na menim se 9 years ewo nti hono na ya me surprise kakra mikura ne omo awofo na website ho nti ni hia ne se ye nyina se ya awofo se ye uncle no ye aunties no ye enamfo o se ye nyina ye huwe no ye asemhia se ye di be ye edwuma
wa manaso ha Francis ni pasa aka de to aso se enye se bia nhwemu omo ye no nti no ode ho documentary ba betudwai eno anu na emom no omo hwe no mo se January bosume de toso aduno nso e wa fimpinu eni aduno 9 mo no omo ne ke bi omo fo bi be sinkonwa no bodi honkomo
yeah no just one part of it stakeholders and so ya ye bi dida I been so work program so and 27th cry ye be stakeholders conference for teacher for nkola na nkasa any nipa 1 or 2 ya invite omo ye be conference at church omo impact of so mercury poisoning.
Adom TV Badwam kase na ohyan ye demo ko nzema emabunu bi ye wo ho ye dwomro mansin mu ato emantem modi adesre ena Magana National Gas Company se wo sre won mo nsem so bi a ewo won potamu ho no ne tibia mu no nye ene diem o meye ma won
bridge we nsuo no eyiri wo nzurozo a ha na befa na kogu epunim itina omo ye we no omo ma nsuo ni ye den efase no asat me no ka say se Ghana gas e de omo ye no nsuo ni ntimi nye den enfase na se anso ase ye den because of nsuo ni enfase na dade no so omo de hihye mu no o se ha ben epo nti epo na hwe wa hwe we a awe anache eno so no mo ade aye pipe nsuo no be den e be fam nti ni nyina sa aye den awe anache ama bridge na abu atenam na kese nsuo no nye den enko nti nsuo no beduru a na asanichi nti rain season no say oti say yesi nzurozo nsuo ayi apa omo a eye because of bridge way because nsuo no be si ha na asanichi aye den na ekobu fa nzurozo na nkuro na ebenben na kese nsuo e fa omo na wey ene atena say hu say no ye ntena ho e ma e tourism center ba ko pe nzurozo ye nse no
how are the man says nsuo no edu season bra yi ya aba sa nsuo no yentumi mfa so beji no hu say apem say kan kase no ayefa ayi moba no omo so fa ka ayi ekwan so nti e ba no sa ye wo problem wo ha pa sesi abreje wa ni tua wa hu se ne wa si aye no nti yesra mo se
Director General of Administration of Ghana Police Service, COP Christian Tatenyonu, what you put to ma posifo se want to on freedom de ene katasishano pro ye ehuna ya ne nyensun so bone e won so.
Assurance given by the men is that all attempt to bribe them, they rejected them, and that is kudos to them. And we want to tell the other policemen who are home and their various places are prepared to go to work, who are not part of these Galaxy Stars, they should take the example from these people. That whenever they will be on duty, they should also copy the same example and make sure that they reject anything given to them. And when we continue to do this, I tell you, a time will come when they start rating, and it has already started, that they are rating in terms of corruption, Ghana Police, they will never come at all.
COP Paul Manley Awini, Yawano Director General, Emma National Patrol Department, and so the two also say, suppose a Juma phone where Chelsea say no, Ghana this year, my dear cry, one more airport there, and an hour more you and your mu name mono. Some person Ghana this year, do boo, and you need my Juma womo yenedia, and then who here say, Ombedi no kure where Juma womo yenimo, no most do boo, I'm a Ghana this year.
One of the key points that always some members of the public will complain about us is the way we disrespect them. So if we start refusing to take money from members of the public, the second point we must endeavor to do is to begin to respect members of the public and treat them with the respect that they deserve. Remember that we are public servants. We are servants of the public. So how can a servant
Census Evaluation and Training Facility department Physics University of Ghana AFRESIT. One when the free Colombia host entity Ghana this year 400 air pollution from my year whom Nina say cartoon see bola will be sharing Sunday maninano one more and require befaso na sani no so ebeba for Madam Kase etwasi.
But we want to see how these census perform here in Ghana, in sub-Saharan Africa, because a lot of people are now bringing these sensors. They are sensors which monitor the air quality, and we want to know which one works better in our environment. So at the moment, if you visit our Department of Physics, you will see our setup where we have almost 12 different monitors from different manufacturers from across the world, and we are going to put up a report after our evaluation.
Environmental consultant Emma Envirofin Council no ye kane director ewo EP a no na no hwe air quality eso Emmanuel Apo enso editudwa se entity a womo edema omanfui eyade ebeboa ama womo nso edi data hodo ama meteorological department ewo womo nyuma womo eye no
onti ye census aba fiesi hihye no timpo ni se yan kasa etimi ye bi nye obi na be ya abre ni attest ndo ye pese timpo na e wo mu se ye man krofo mra ha omomo onim die no embe kire ye krofo no se hihye e wo ha na daachi bi nso ye se etimi ahihye bi omotimi aye bi o Uganda etimi bi o Kenya omo ye omde omo nyina ya ba ha ye test ya wen nti omo emu so ye se etimi ye bi ana man so e wo eko aso se mu so etimi ye bi nti training no ebe koso nti na enra ye kire sensor no si hihye
Nti wasa air pollution na hunsemi no Environmental Protection Agency mpanifo se won kwantumi nye this will be a de won ho ebedom mu bi taban no achi ne yahwe kwan ya ebefa so na yetu ase.
The air quality situation in the country is bad and we must face it. It's not anything to write home about. I'm happy this workshop is going on to draw home the rare situation of the ground. It's incumbent on all of us. When I say all of us, I mean the public, private, wherever you find yourself, state actors and non-state actors to come together to help find solutions. So workshops like these are very, very important.
Jumedi Ekosuno, lead organizer, West African professional, Professor Daniel Westerveld, and so editor just say, and we here say, woman for a woman eshe bola, woman de tie, eshe enam, woman so a woman etuto anam, no more edistova, and we see echo nimu, and we see free car to eba, I de yarwa ebro man for no, woman for enya hye ewon ho pa.
For one to, reduce the amount of trash burning or waste burning, that seems to be a major source. There's, improvements in vehicle efficiencies and in vehicle technologies that could be implemented. There's also rules that could be implemented about importation of vehicles. A lot of the vehicles imported are long used by people in Europe or Japan or in the United States and Canada. And so there can be efforts done by those countries as well to try to provide or give vehicles that are not as in.
To Akasiano so na mental health officer ya wafu mantam ya James Garba o se na mental health officer se wo mantam ne mu no enema wo mu hia de bedi wo dwuma no wo to sini e wo mti wo sre penifo se wo ma won akade na se de won ye wo adwuma no onko so anye
betime piama na kokese pa ne se abanmufo RCC eye district assembly eni wo mu nyina do mu bagima ene ne bo mo je adwuma ni nyina de ama psychiatric nurses ni social welfare nti ama adwuma na ye den ko ba bia se adwuma na den enya we nti ama adwuma na den kakra.
Enwechi Ora James Gariba ekade to aso say the ebeya mental health officers adwuma wo mo ye no obetimi aye ne ye ene se regional coordinating council ene district assembly ankrankra no nyumekwa wodo ebeka bom no aboa wo mo
challenge kakra ho pa ye bre se wo ba hafo ha na kwan emwa e wose ye nya ne de boa wona a wo saa oha mu no yes adwuma manasa region mu be mfie nwotwe edi koni na ya na ye bre se de ye ka no stigma no ho pa nti even wo officer na kura sanya me anya wadoma itimi kura de onsa kire so say we mental health nurse ana bibisa se de hia no mo no ye nsan ka ne sa.
President here wonderful gospel businessmen's fellowship anoya Baba Mahama or the to adwuma wura no munyina nim say wa adwuma ye fo de wonwe wo mu ye pa da sense wo mo dwene mfaso a wo mbenya ho.
Baba Mahama echire mu a adwuma ye ko bi ye no wono mu a ebetimi agina yie wa bra na adwuma ye fo ontu ya wo mo kai na sentia adwuma ye kwa wodo na egu ene se wono abiebie adwuma adwene customers a wono mo ye adwuma ho echen adwuma ye fo no ankasa ebra wakasa ewo Jospon Leadership Conference and to do ba ko sentia da so driving business excellence through innovation, sustainability and empowerment and Baba Mahama echire mu se adwuma ye fo besere na chese wo mo akatu ya ekura wo mo abosom yodi kofie no president a wonderful business men's fellowship no Baba Mahama enchire mu odi to dwa eni.
I go to many organizations and they say the customer is first because we exist to serve the customer. You are not thinking deeply enough. Who will serve the customer? Yes, you have grandiose plans about the customer because you want to serve him. But who is going to serve that customer? If your employees are not taken care of, if your employees have not been brought up to speed, if their salary levels are laughable, if their needs are not met, who is going to serve your customer to the high level that you are expecting? Your customers are not first. Your
Maminyina no so na Adom TV kase na ha na be ma kwan na no pay media siase da no ye odia wo mre no wadaje a wo de hye ye braso se wo kwa Awurade fa nkomra somdwem nemom koso ahwe live on Facebook/Adom TV me kwa ba ye nche da obonkrata no aye crowd ye twe ho ba sima mienu miensa bi be basia ye de ato meda sibie memo akwa ba ya Adom TV bedwam na o hyenafe na wabie wo fidie no a news ya wie dada nkransanso krade ya wie krada dada de du so no de bonkrata na fe online stories no say o kode a e bia me catch o share live on Facebook/Adom TV extra e be yende udu office be bia wuko bia na ego TV a search yen wo 119 na DSTV nso na obenya nso a 280 and our YouTube nso a search Adom TV tube ubenya ye ne programs ahodo bia ye de do so is ben abegyina ne na so ade pa cheno China no why fe pa de bia de ne so no colors no I need a whole fine. Me me kind of pocket. I don't know why I'm like that. I know as I bought about pocketing today, no me idea. It's all good.
It's all good.
You look nice.
Yeah, me that's
nah, or nothing intimate, but I know so on point.
It's all good. It's all good. I ain't got time to talk about a lot over here. I'm here right there. Charlie. Ghana for only be 2 seconds, but it's here. I ain't got time to talk about you know. But you call. I brought you out no, Germany no. Oh, Baba cabbage will be a few. If you land by them, say, Any, this is Puna, yeah? Any, yeah? Unim Puna. Unim Dabrico. I'm watching, and I have a flu. Me can't Dabrico, and never be dry. Unim Masaba in Coco by go pass by. Unim, the only my taggy. And then the cameraman for you had this bag out to Queen.
Bibia
I don't know what this is.
Say Bibia
by
phones. Different level. Someone who can go and go as on. Briefcase for him. Because cash.
Because I bring me.
And when I'm out look spot, we are simple like Uraha.
Spotty.
It has by the time I'll bet you there's a problem now. What you say?
Because maybe the name of Kran's airport. It's
and the
boys never been so.
Now so they wash his shoe. There's all
room should on the teachers at South.
If you come sneaker be a tight way.
Same race, sir.
Now so what's the same?
It's at my age, making me the same.
Oh, yes,
that's how you should be.
David.
Oh, now they don't say,
yeah, me, I mean, Casabe, because as I'm poor man, I could see I will be back. I can't cry, no. Yes, show up, I can't show.
They were for you, Papa. Oh, we are mobile. Mr. Swan, Timpa, the Ombe, we are seeing. It's the come here and your papa. Oh, Debbie, I feel the moment you have
this. I won't I don't know. Say, not so bad because we no matter what, I'm fatal. But I didn't come make a move.
Oh, Miss Remo. Yes, it's a movie mobile. Yes, you have but to be a mocha piano and the Okotomatia Cocoto 2 years. 2 years, maybe 5.5 now. Oh, Debbie, you are chairman of paying. Mofa binya serious and I make us we are serious and I say I feel where the also afini.
Yes.
Very important. So I feel be wa fear. E gina kon afo so awo dwene na mo awutu ene ayonkofo a wofa. Very important. Bribia no ayonkofo ye a determinant of ni power be ye odachi. Du kotina eye wona won pehwea ye ne de bia konkonsane tro omanfo wonsem ka ukotfa sa abusuaku ma obeka ho pampe. Won so abrabo nyina so amepa konfo wonsem kasa won develop da. But how person to mpon who person sua de a wo yansa no dwuma bi bo nse wo botre ana se wo ye fitani ana wo yi baba na sa no ma no na wo pagya wo musa na wo ko suku na wo ye say na ketra na wo ko anim ene file no ze say na wo ko break record say on break kuka to say
my report
na report kra my
meaning time and so my na we so my enti ene bi so online mo pipeline mo enti wa mo nwie kra na
wu ade nyankopɔ enti bibia person odi uye bia odi si oni su de pese me catch on de uye bia pese odi si oni su bia no me the 2 examples you about to say one say girl le sha ase no ye mu bi nyina ne we de kredi na wo ye hwehwe ni be ni na wo de we akoye kra de o dwunu kakra de na wo cheche me si nipa no ye bro se won timi an free nipa no ye bro num an begina pempen so bia de nipa ka no untia me nua me ka kire o nyame so asense se o pa be ko wanim pa wa brabom no obuada because the obey bia
ebebu abam
the obey bia ye be kan wasem hwe se de wo ye no enam ne kwan so pepepe ai ne wa adwene fobo bia ni ho juni wa ade ntem asem wo se wo pese wo ye lawyer wo pese wo ye judge wo pese wo ye doctor wo pese wo ye teacher wo pese wo ye journalist eno na ye focused na okwohwe pa se ope hwehwe de kokoso nchenchen dia ene waso be hye achia eye obi a oti ehwe bia. There's a lot happening at the Jubilee House. Very bad. You might be because now our vice president that's rent a car. Ghana a vice president rent a car. You know, in some also Ghana a vice president or rent a car. So that's about driver for 200 Ghana city allowance. From Resantia be seen there. You know, a driver for good Jubilee House in 200 cedis as allowance as a per diem. And one or more they can wash your cars. And they told Desta. It is a risk no more cobenina. You know, some of the doors we have normally KV we have social security concerns. Oh, because was like ambulance crown was my idea of Jubilee House. A lot of wastage. A lot. Sometimes if you talk about it, the chief of staff read the final person will blame. Very disturbing. It doesn't matter about us, but these are very critical things I hear more money who brabon because no way I can before whether upeu, they deserve it. Unnecessary expenditure cost to a Jubilee House, office of the president and the vice president. Our president that's a rent car. Are we safe? Vice President Crowley or just what talk them one, sir. Now, and no petrol also for Abel Juma, you know, Zakujina in Yane now for Fosso. Car yet, Tama Vice President, Potra yet to a good care, I could judge in Yane now for so, or almost sanction. We are like Kufado buying with dear. Hey, why you be you? Why you be? Why you be? You know, that be near Bobo. I don't need to have a cancer.
Tom's watching. Watching.
I was more Kazakasa na chada unyanisika when I was a copy can be there for sir. At 21 or so, when £1 million. When you are progressing in this country, it's dangerous. It will too poor crowd or my gun and Mukrana, not a nipa, a buffuna, Yomotana, Yomoya. Abadu, I had another chap on you than Gabetta Naya. Who teach any pen and was some the uncle in down? A year, I want to any breath or tin kind. On court, Sremuda, a division on the Queen or a Cassia, who could say about a queer for Papa Mapaw. Who body for 3x4 now? I watch him here now, so but best body for a man. Kura half an hour. People get opportunities in this world, they miss it. People get closer to the opportunity, and you can only closer. No, why you faster jump about 10 times? You know what they share from. Kasasa, I know I'm a kind. You can be out to the NSA. Uncle baby, me temper and away. Only Papa Cranano, I know free move you come about town so unim. Oh, the mammy have as 1 and 2. We require your more money sisters in me and Sabi, Baku has a or bet so much more to Dominica. Or no one can be any new. Bound to have done a gentry. But can send Bassa. A crow and super in Tratus on in Tro. Ghana afraid yes, you know. There says, Sisa, a few way now. I have back to a fear. Ni padi o mo fu. Eni brenya ho ya na betu na mo afiwe. It will be akenu you me. Onyame adom, onyame ahumobro. Eno nko anya enough. Physically I have to take good care of myself. Ona tata kasa sa. Wa odo fo pa no wa record. Okopesika afiri obi o. Wa odo fo. Iti kokwa mu asebi on le we dey fiam kwa na zere o church on entire we we are pa no record.
Ya na usere kwa.
Uwi asahwe lumba nyum ne mame. We dey easy for na request here ba ko na apostolic empowerment we request here. Tia can say no, you had obviously be a bad idea. A cacasara, a cacasara, Damayan Cacasabra, Bonan, Boconan. And then, General and now I'm trying, you need first still. She won't see about the 70s. Yes. If you, I also see a dear grown, I mean, the better any red February, Mrs. Sia. I also see a dear grown of us, the other term near Eastern Anno. I also see a dear grown every first quarter. Now, to our boy, we now calculating now, now it's in a radin, Permaster, the radical, a radiation of who are dealing and when Yammy be asked. Why are the first one to an morning here? And I tell you my very question of pay. And some kicking, adore. Adore. Yes, see, adore. I know me and sorry, you're dealing. If you are a crack, I bet you that young cry and say, what type of will be a little good inquiry. If you are
young online.com, some who do a was so now, Edward condemns.
Edward, they be almost in the condemn it.
Inhuman treatment of youth students for allegedly being.
Oh, that no, I don't again.
I be on my when you just see a quarter.
When you see the fact say, one who feels a sin. Nani pano a minimum comfort from me. And
just say, oh, come and son, what's it? The omo patcher no assay. Into adomonline.com, dear no, and yachi, oh, and who said it? Oh, you come and send to me. Oh, from no. Oh, only me. That's all deeper now. What the idea person penfone be pure.
I'm about for crack of Pierre, yes, somebody bonds as a mine and abbey. I said, let know, or not so no, sir. Now you may cry, dim crowd, I will like, I will be ding, or be the presenters, Nippy. I'm on my wall. I want Bermuda. I say, Nippana will say, I don't know, and no, I want. So, suddenly, Mummy, careful, what it. I don't know how, but of social media no so. No be ding and fear no the jiska yes row. Mama money na ho muni be ye adwuma. Say truly pa so perfia wo pekwabna. Bra office ho. Ne be busa, wo de yen kyerɛw. Dan so wo be gina baabi, no ma obi abu. Wo me anya careful nti wo teacher ni ya kyerɛ no. Oh, I know so any say. Any part in one say empo. I fear I shall see any. I feel in a for doing so. If I say baby, I'll be to your factor or hunch more. Of course, I'm a four bonus. Oh, me, I'm here more to be the head of drivers. That's the head of drivers.
Yeah. And also, I don't know, was it we rejected bribes this Christmas by God's grace? First, if one can say, I feel Lafra said, dear, Yamiadrum, temptation be a cadem. O man, you be and to I want some son. Say, Dino Bear training. All you need to know about Anakwame Bedia Con, Cheddar or Freedom Jacob Caesar.
Freedom Jacob Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar.
Caesar. Quickly. Daily Guide say, and Northern Region NDC boys on a rampage. And rather, can want some ambulance case court to decide Dr. Animana's fate. And then MPP names PC elections voting centers. Attorney General files papers in Cecilia Dape's maid's trial. The publisher say, CBG receives 2.5 billion fresh capital. And him say no honeymoon. 2025 president must not ask for time. Abu Jinapo Anna Akasei. And daily analysis. Kufuado attends the World Economic Forum Davos. I made my first £1 million at 21 from selling scrap. Freedom Jacob Caesar. So the Inquisitor say, we feel insulted by Ken, a Japan, Bantima MPP delegates. Anafe Enima, won't to be alleged attack on Malaysia, Nana watches stairs controversy. And Nim Hanswas is to whom MP is hot over leaked audio. The Daily Searchlight say, SML, trouble brews at Revenue Authority. Staff chase retired Amisha Dai, Sedu and SCM. And Nimha IGP on night patrols and Judicial Service is aware of redevelopment program. Japan, almost the new publisher. Only MPP has never picked a female VIP. FIDA wants women running mates. And our man of the very credible women.
Yeah.
Fremo Sel Paris, 76 years. Esla Urusu Ekofu,
59 years. Irene Na Toshi Ado, 53 years. And Shirley Ayoko Botri, 60 years. Hey, wow. Inti yadisi anesa. Yadisi anesa.
Ti yemfensi ya wadaroma na kwaswa hweye. Ya kwana agudie mu nsam atoaso. Health tips and so ewo hoshe no so cough and cold. Code number. Mr. Wa wenya code bi a show mask no. Na for protect yen ya kam kra na ekɔ school. Omo nyenya code amun show omo mask. So ntimi ntena fia ohu. Enti sa ano odin. Nti ye no ye bedi hu komo. Sister Sunday so aye crowd de ahosepe ebeba. Komo ahodo wo ho asemidi kan beba. Na fe mpensem mu ato so koso ma fidie ne na ha. Ye da se.
Welcome to another great and exciting edition of Badwam Sports. Meeting the Prof. Ike Walasa, good day catch back up and Messim Kunya, Naden Son Kumona Hodo and Sakan Penso, Ejao. Shanuswam, Senumo Best me and Samadama, woman attached to Boy Medicine Shells on Quet Jao. Game Park Games added the eagerly anticipated pick one game number. Arrival with the bank, but more than that, so don't beat and Jimmy Betia Bois, and Maniama 18 to 2 year the amount of favorite numbers from 1 to 36, so select numbers now, wait me and say, Betia Saboa, Fisa Okita 1 Ghana series and Copem 350 Ghana series. Obet media we need 26 times to stake no. The eagerly anticipated pick one game no, and one dance here na medemano. Game Park Games help us all to be a star 946 hash, star 946 hash. Now all networks now all their two and also call www.gameparkgames.com. Obet me so etiansa to honum. Live draw on the basso Adom TV so anopano cron and afe we are kataban so best prem tobre and also etian to fena fe menusia na draw no so etiansa baso. And Game Park Games more mula, more power regulated by the National Lottery Authority. Makacho da say uni mu firi nhwe fa wonjim chachadiwa wani timi prunso adwene timi bom timi hyehyew na afi so ani ayekɔ ntimi serew na oton so ana de adwene kakra tua sato Game Park Games omonkomo ana medi ejawi Kingdom eba enso di no tatahwe no ana tua sa ba the Kingdom Garlic Bitters na Kingdom Garlic Capsules aba obe so bedo immune system na pampen na afia de bi antimi mu ram na ne timu so no AP abonten dia Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Kingdom Garlic Capsules adure boa low blood pressure timi sa boa ema ne ma timi to year the mount afi cholesterol na afi reduce sugar level no stabilize no ema ne ma etia koyi esa eboa ma anwa ne sade ado se twuma na ro bojamina ema emotimi da koji senya nkunsu etibo modern da so sabe ka Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Kingdom Garlic Capsules aduro no ebetia boa ema pomodon sam so agina yie New Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules aduro no so mema aduro nko anu no na on setimi can be recommended for sexual weakness wontimi mpem enko akiri bobo adwuma best no hwere ha ene akiri bo modern da New Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules betia boa sexual weakness no beton kwanta pai waist pains obi antimi nto ne pano ko na nimu ma na chi no eno so ebi ye firi ho na fe mental stress e produce energy a ebetia boa ema watia boa adwuma che mesrew opese ojo chairmanship dia New Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules adoi ema otimi sampa sisters ni twa present de ma no mu tuche e de ma ba bibia ombehia obia ye de tremendous capsules so atia saba fita white na so dipo na chi adoi prapra hifio ne ma ho so twan sa santi a chimenken we dokoko won so ye fem timi srew ya on set me kan ebetia boa chairman ba na okaso ntia bo betua mo ho tremendous capsules. This medicine works tremendously and so timi kan bia eno so beboa amaniama atia toto yi e di ama wahimfi ho Kingdom Home Estate asande dan papa na aba e pacho we quality houses with modern touch e affordable bonu da fam nti so tia bruchi uti Ghana na pedan papa atia sa to a Kingdom Home Estate no me dan papa atia sa ba eni amanfo tu etugu so kope bia to no enya asem ketwa ye ka bambo ho sem security a wutimi se akuyi ho na fe electricity nyam kan ni gina so standby generator so ho ana fe nso ni de omse e ba wa eni timi sew bo modern da sab kokope Kingdom Home Estate dan bi na watia to na ne ni kan Kingdom Home Estate ni se oh ha obetia drive e de akọ Every Botanical Gardens Boti for Safari Valley Resort and ase obekọ Tete Kwashi Memorial Hospital apomodon sem na atoba ha wote Kingdom Home Estate a uni ha okra na ekropon right after Latte Junction no sabe kan Kingdom Home Estate for ya hwa boa maniama 822 ye de amount obetia free Kingdom e was 053-614-9961 053-614-9961 na on Kingdom ya ntwetwe nkomo ya ka Kingdom a ya jim so se no challenger wo mu enitipen ewo eye omunwuma edi emutia na oni atimi edin saso we money sponsors na emu totoro to ne atwetwe twa mo touch the boa e me na no pay den komo no 18 sejao a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins with the very first step in chance here MFF African Cup of Nations 2023 and na matches out with fans out of family nya sem keto kra Burkina Faso eche Tanzania twomeka ba ko Tanzania ye ya wantimi say ne piem no Burkina Faso for che Tanzania for twon 1-0 no anija na to Burkina Faso for komo na chen boni a wonta omani agibruta ye hwe nim se kwan bia so betia cruise to the next stage of the competition and also 18 South Africa ne nyame adoma today Morocco ne Tanzania be shia kana fedia Congo and Zambia and so e be pem so na e be resana dwedie no be sia call me pem no ye de nso sunsun so no betia sabro but yen Cote d'Ivoire minute and na Cote d'Ivoire minute 10 matches nyabo so far e wo couple of bookable offenses na 20 pm na incidents ahodo a record e wo e Cup of Nations so far no Cote d'Ivoire minute nkoma ye di jawane no Devoir minutes and yede nkoma wodo 20 ppm in terms of a bookable offenses na fin so incidents wodo pmo a Cup of Nations so far after 10 matches no and yede nkoma so 20 jaw kamara yentintom e wo the senior national soccer team Black Stars of Ghana nyame adoma Thursday ochina ana omo ehwe nim se omo ne Egypt e dia kense ne ebetua sabo so na ahead of the Egypt game no ana coach Chris Hilton and so ne Mranten night training kakra ehwe nim se nyame adoma womo so ebetimi ade eye saa hosisi no akohia Egypt for na enkomo eno so epiem ni Sergio Manucho the revolving and oscillating reporter and attending cancer or the Suko or Blasters of Ghana so far send a camp update in the AC Echo but the FA in Chile and so Cote d'Ivoire a do competition here and as a tournament here and so Maya tournament no Echo so no a greedy one some El Costro Price and some month with teaching the bench many option than to eat omano omaduane omusu omubibia omodine hotels na face so kwano omo adwumadia omudina no omo etimi ede omani etien sachira CB na enra fairly the Mrs. Afonyo ankasa tisi dwom e wo Ivory Coast dwom ehwese na market esi ekọ emra Cup of Nations si eba eye Ivory Coast boni akoma na hwe fairly
Abidjan na we night life in Abidjan na ye wo Paul boy marché na just say port boy markets na apisco S7 wa ha how about check na pa na tilapia papa manfo edidi pa enye easy kra apisco be katri kakra apisco say na business ekono wa ha
business is not here business over ateke and now akoko sanso on food no say obana say akomoti wa ufaha benya do
na Pisco we Ghana ni
Ghana ni yo Cote d'Ivoire ni so Ghana pa
hey na o country san
asa mekano I just akomoti wa I don't know how to do
no I'm say matches now I said the stadium now mwesisi no and shadam ben but ye share tournament na se no nkofo ba ha market na to say since our tournament na chance here
sango no ba mo say ye jo mo kwa ma show mo so bi mo ko kwa mo frena say mo ma jwano sanotia
me pese me hu say before na tournament na chance here no na saying na market tie na sisi a ye share tournament na se so difference net to say
difference first no na market no na kwani na say bon o mina boss stadium yo mama stop kakra
oh so ebinumu market ikoye mo because nkofo aba Cote d'Ivoire bebre momo dey na bafem because people live here to go omo koko share game no what different centers
o say omo ko Felicia no mo so pese omo ko be bia ba wo
okay
o say had your
Adriane okay eti eguso night market wo poor boy Pobwe na acheke na pa wo se na ahyehyehye wo ba ha abribia bebebia no mo na mo ton acheke na pa mo tilapia so emu ode yie papa night market
if you have as near T1 wala me papa no ofi kablo so
okay nice one it will support Ghana.
Yes.
Black Stars.
Yes.
Now Black Stars lose first game. No send a feeling no net here.
Yeah. On n'est pas découragé. Oh.
Tino ni pale paje kwaje wacha se hwese ne Mexico so anes na kodi wa French no mo de abon pesi no mo de bidi akachaka na paya ana maybe sama no file di enso ni amanfo din sa so more of these features between us about because so na hwe Adom TV na nkomo no ebebri na na Philip 2 AK47 the gunshot man enso tema omo ede adwuma no bank kran sa but Black Stars former player Augustine Ahemfo enso se ono de ogidie passe Egypt for no ebitable betia Egypt for ho adwuma chena nti Ghana for bia nka ne komanto ne yam Augustine Ahemfo nkomoni.
I believe that it is doable. We can do it. But like Coach said, there should be a mind change. We should change our mind. The selection he put out there, the previous game, should not put the same selection out there. Yes, because Jordan, like he said, given a role, asked to perform a role, he can do it. Yeah. But like he said, we have players who are quick from the flanks. So if we take advantage of those players and bring in Jordan in the middle to support her, it is...
Nti Augustine Ahemfo ana atene kan so de ne komo so etwenseja efa tatesa coach ne mo oma Jordan be support o ba bi ni adade a na beboa ema niam etian kwedi ama ba Samuel Osakufo former Bayern Munich player obo team no be 11 to 12 years Bayern Munich nko afa kwase 23 years but ono do tra ho eboya but ne wo ba ho mjim no so de na notum se onye surprise Ghana ebetimi akoko ta finals.
And this is the time that I think the players they will show their true colors. They have to show it. They got nothing to lose. They have to go in there with a free-minded. Go and perform. It's a football. It's a thing that you love to do it, and we are paying you. So you have to go there. And I think this time around, personally, if we go to quarterfinals, I'll be more than glad. I have to be honest. Because like I said it earlier on, the planning and preparation differences are the factors. That's why I use the word if we go to quarterfinals.
And Samuel Osakufo, former Bayern Munich player, former Black Stars player, na on Nathaniel Ato of Joy, 99.7 FM in Kunya, na all born in Kumo, a church and Senna Mabisiako. But in Kumu Bion Kumu Brina, a Pimenra, as a supporters, BCC, who come my rest in Mexico and Cran Saka, and if you could watch his supporters acquire, now say, Umusika, 7 per diem, no Bano, Ayaka Quintum, it will be $400, with 2,000 supporters, a Dium Copiumuna, Ubia, Ajene, $400 each edi abona thousand see a new biaka coming up game no me hwe nim se kwambia so me didi amen na makugina stance him no ma cheer blasters na boma ne ma etiakoi but they can support so Ghana had ya people back call they as supporters group edema national team na buy no ewura Abraham Boache one man supporter na emra amafo bobo supporters ano de omakono yamfa one man supporter ankobi enra ne one man supporter bompuni mpu bisan se one man supporter adena blasters ebo match e Cote d'Ivoire big tournaments like this continent no your biggest tournament a the 18 times so na eni otifie na ohwe TV na nkoma ono so edija eni
I'm say me support my candidate candidate so meaning yasem is a fine gentleman but buy na me wa line then me do obi acha me betray no ba o enunti me madwuma no yan strip me naked na enyima adwuma free me nsem adwuma anya ban for mama o supporters union no about damn na me o I spent a lot of money at the age of 23 years na me what creators for private car 2 na me Paris aba esi ase ba se me se my pension ya e dey be na me wo dem one supporters union say me so but my Jeffrey me se me da koma enkwala bia me start ye nwo mo kra now timma san kra ntimi gina ho me timi gina ho di dimatem. How come? Minister, what did you say? But and having David Oyo, he knows, sir. But you cannot talk to me like that. And pay me free office. First and read table so. Abraham Yashi. Demi Yansen Magana Dicosro. Me yan Yama Akasia Magana a young faso free so. Timenu Yamway. And if you say me party pa me amatrasa campaign mano on the radio on TV. Yes, me support me dear children me kasa radio and TV condemn Doma say me trouble mano because say no oye enti ampe na Ghana for etiase to betiano and can be a second term or take so can no way in Africa say obi or take no second term you don't talk abetiano but you be kind to tiano and I'm here to apologize. Actually, the good people of this country say, "Mas from the kind, no."
One now kind about.
Me no me home panicho. Me can be. Ti me boa no ma redeem. And yes, our cosmic law no be che. Now catch o me say. So mo fa nipa ko South Africa, o fa nipa ko Abidjan. Na mimi nim ho hwea, na ye madwuma de a.
Nti ora Abraham Boache one man supporter and atene kan say odi ne nkoma atuansa beja say hwese ne Mexico so nsem bi okeka editia enkan man panyi no say dia hwese ne Mexico so da no atimi asa twefam oba beboa ama wa maredi mu ni image ne nkoma wode aba no supporters a akopiem e wo Cote d'Ivoire no on ka ho bi medu sia na madawase mama omo ne hwe na me adoma nkomo no betuansa atwa so still e wo eye miamia hodo multimedia ha but me so persistent stand be a guy. I mean, in terms of entertainment, there, and Koma and Kansu, near Kansu, Munchichimun Usano, on a dinchichima, a watch ripa, 18 Saba. In fact, Ubit Sister Sandy, I just say the out of Robert Kingdom Heba, and a Kingdom Galibites, or more and a techly. That's not the Kingdom Jensen Poa Caps Saba, a new Kingdom Jensen Poa Caps and Memedru, and after tremendous caps also a man day, a woman near 18 to 2 years, a Kingdom Home Estate, and Papa, and so 18 Sabro. Waiting for Kingdom was 0536149961. Now on a Kingdom, you train Kumo. Game Park Games added the eagerly anticipated pick one game no Abba. Arrival with the bank, but more the other side will be to inside gym. Numbers new try from 1 to 36. Now all the way to inside gym. Now are you ready for the excitement? It's answer Eddie LBDB. Now Uhima who try from 1 Ghana cedis and copy 350 Ghana cedis. We bet the 26 times to stake and to try 1 Ghana times 26. One hour chrono. See can get on some and we pay no star 946#. All networks will be to try. Now friends so cry gameparkgames.com and also the Hujima a bit in Samboa. Draw the basso Adom TV so at 9 a.m. 12 noon and after 6 p.m. when they are no pa be there we are when they we are better the numere but they are no pa what they we are was the numere na they appear so team sampa we has na Mexico Game Park Games abayi pa National Lottery Authority for paying for the touch the boa e medicine shares on create when sejaw within the prof ike wala sa good cash back up hana do besi na madawasi pi nyame adoma ye sa hye nkomo no so bi nso a ye be san de abrɛw no sana nema esi ko uti adwumadi a na ma wo hyi bubu a hyi kan e hyi agugulu hyi feda baka kopem bomeka dan suma da kuma ko fodu asum san kide bodu asma kese bi man ponte fa de kitikrachi kopim sodu winiba kaso anyanya no kwatempo kwesu jama kosomo ene ne hye so ga ko peda bala hoho ekochitu adidome edo ni chichi ma kopim e wali bo hye so twem koya mosukrum Cote d'Ivoire ho a enya asem ketwa ko bi ad na fide na to a ohwe Adom TV Adom TV amemfonsia na mena wase e ma mu ene hwe the act of being a good guest is to not to say goodbye.
Emo kwaba me da se emre ne adaje a wo ema ya bribia me ba ofie ne wo offices sahodo ne ye hwe ya pomudin mo ensem ye frɛ no Adom TV health tips eye bedwam na wotwe mu nkomo no eye cough and cold ne titiri wo ye mofra no ye di nkomo bebre na ne ye pese ye hwe sign e wo mu se ye nkomodie no ye hunu bi wo mu die na ye no musuko bra ye ne ye doctor Hilda boy te edwamo di ne dwuma wo kolebu teaching hospital dog yadase and then so ye di nkomo na ye hwe signs and symptoms akaka ka bi die akoranya cold ana wo bo wa ne pani die ye pa na signs and symptoms ne te say
akolanya cold and se cough any penny die no esepa because the same cold na aha na
esepa de ne nkura yiwu company pa bo me so bo wa na onfe nyina nti sa nkwa na experience bi
nkola na nso sa yes enti no se ne ubehu se ne hwini mu efi nsuo ubete se obowa ubia ubehu se ne ho aye hye kakra ana se nit obeka se niti ye ne ya ana ne honam ye ne ya unze nkwala no ade ba ko e wo mo ho ne se unze a wide range age no from Dr. Fefi na ko adolescents cry no mo nyina ye nkwala ne bia
into no no pa na me o ye me tag ba do betimi akasa mpo de ni nyina ya de but say akra ya wo no 6 months 4 9 na wanya code bowa no aha
omuno sa no even though omuntumi nkasa no say yenim say sa how no eba senia esitie na say ye hwe omo a yenim de ekọ wo hwe temperature no senia tie na wo hwe senia akola no ni sutie uza akola ne ho ye no uhu a uhu akola o yare a ekọ anim nso uhu a uhu na akola yeva ne se ofa oya omu no ye hu a yenim eniema e betre yen se akola no okopin
minim de ene bu ha ye beba no na mo de mo ayi we wudi isha nkran de no ba ko bi ye flat bi sa ase ye de bom ha ye de bom chi ye de eno nya ye de check
stethoscope no we a pediatric stethoscope into na oka say isa no into isa because e for kola no impeni for de no e ha no flat part no e so kakra chain we into no eno no pediatric ones na ye use into no say ye de tie ne koko na ye de tie ahrawa no na ye tie senia ehumie no tie se akola no humi ina oye ni say no ye woni a ye expect say ye bete e woni kokoni mu o breathe out nso a ye woni a ye pese ye te na face ne humie no e kontem nso a e wo sane a ye bete pattern no e wo sane a ye bete e woni kokoni mu inti no say e bia sound fufuro bia ba be ka ho say bia ye wo bia e friend transmitted sounds na just sound bia ba chest ni ma en wo se e wo ho no ana say bia ye wo bia e friend wheezing nso na just say bia na noise bi e wo mu
aha nti ono enya snoring enya so nkwebu ha omo home no aso ye dede ne home dede wo mu ani ebetimi aka say code bia na
okay nti no eno no say dede no ba mu sa eto da bia ye wo so ye wo bibi wo ye mini nim a ye friend tonsils adenoids ne tonsils na omunya cold ne cough na eto da bia tonsils ne nso ye infected na fe aye kakraka ebi mu de atumi ye kakraka ma eye de se blocking po intina ne sa no na wo beta ate se bia snoring no bemu ana se bia omoda na edrumri bia gise I to say ehumie na si na ye veno sleep apnea ehumie no esi
sleep there
apnea cessation what is say one say or home there na at a point we better say on jada home bio
what you say
what you say aha intini nyina ye insunsuanso asa cold ye ne cough say ekwa anim ebia na complications infection ekwa atria etumi edeba.
Wow. Ne ebehwe ochina yento no so because you know me say some no ebi wo mo pa you da say. Yani Dr. Boy na di enkomo cough and cold enkwada me show mo me ye hwe hu yi. Ahase no acheche niema bia ya ibetimi ama eja won kra no so. Ye hwe hu yi pa. Wo share point wo ba bia ne nya adwuma. Na wa frɛ no nso wa kwa kwhwe apomden ensem wo 024486 7068 ochina adepache ye ne won kwa ye besehia Heba Hospital na yate wormo enwum de enkanya nwuma keke nemom enwuma hodo a ye wo Midima for Heba Hospital na wote se ye de aye adwomo no na nenso doctor ewa ha doctor time da so ewa ha ye ne no ebedi enkomo dog ye mo akwaba yeah, that's so emrani adaje do pay attention pa de obeti bi that's there ya obi enjoy team no keke but on tia sam na ye kan what you say ntia na ye nya wa ha die ye ntie se de ekro mayira etesai
mama na wonyankopon asia no pay ekwesu pa na bambo sabi fi kuma se ton na ba
ya ne wa
be ewlade a
sa
yes enti mama na na se na mentia Adom TV nso ahwefo nyina
mujoso
pokua se mayira ekoyie adanse ekoso se de ye kan ye no onyankopon aye amana boro so
da bia onyankopɔn wo yema yen efi se ono na ye odimafo no eduba pokua se mayira enkrofo nim sere anapen so biem ye kasa wie ya me kwakotena se wo pokua se mayira na me the time ato oyalefo bia yale so ya etinye bia eni ho wo a wo pe wani so ade hunu wo a wo pese wo yale na pese wo ba na said the doctor ka say bebre ba na yale sabia ho a yale a wo de ba enne no on sam fa nkofie ebi a wati bebre ba eye wasom bebre say eye den na ba sa enti sa wo pe bia hunu wo betimi ababehwe wani so ade ebise mi dimafo de bia mi gina onyankopɔn asɛm so ekasa kyerɛ obi a otiemie na ɔhwɛmie sɛ gidie wawuo gidie wasie no gidie a wɔhyɛ fam pɛ ɛna ɔba mi dimafo herbal hospital ha onya na yalesa sɛ wonwui yensie o yemfa a wonhyɛ fam na yale nko na hawde a anopa bra bepiem wo dimafo herbal hospital kumase ye bu akwa agogo anopa kumase fo atenase ye wo ma hye wo ma dwumase ma kan kire wo se tumi na nyankopon de ma me no se Yesu Kristo si onyo meja de tumi aiden ahyemensa na me so de be ma masuafo no ewura mu a me koda adaduanan no sa atumi no me so me de ahye madwumayefo doctors na wo ho no nyina nsa tu ko midimafo a wona wokɔ ho na wonim bebroko o mu di adanse a ohun me da
okay
me ka se mre bi man bi ba wona yiri free US and the buy wo mutimi nka e wo TV se ya na wo free ho baaye enti obedu kumase no o mbaka beka so no doctor na okasa na mehwehwe no enti wona na yiri yesa o mo san akọ enti o mo kọ na ma ba ko so te ho na waje na edura o check ye and of from say ade no so doctor na ye hwehwe no but ye ba ya na se woni ha na ya kire me eda obeba no se da bi enko me di stroke na ba ha so wo hwe me a won ka se menya stroke da ba ma ba ham plensa doctor na me hu ne da eso me ho ayedai atome edi mi pa cho san o kire na o mo ye dai san ko itina me ka kire obi a o tie me say wo a wa ba me di mafoda no me pa cho o su kokodi adanse Yesu Kristo so obi ya le o se ko na kodi adanse ba bi a o tie se na ye bebere adwensa wo ba me di mafo a gisa sika wo de baba de enya asam ketoa wo ma ba ko so de ayi Kanesh market dewura oba no se no mse bi a wo hwe hospital no a omo misa wo ba gisa wo kura millions of cedis and se me makohoda doctor sika wa charge mi mpo ketuwa bi na me nya to ase enso ma meduro me di mafo me patro Ghana fo eye da bia me kam se wo bi kura wo te kwan ho kwan chen etete haban na nim bo den chen me di mafo visa ho de wo be pie mu a sika kura wo bia no anya de se be ka se wo sika no extra enti san fa koda se wo kura taku ekura sempo kura kapre so de wo ko so se doctors na wo no se wo sika shanti ya ma wadura me pa cho bi so mo se da be na doctor na nkasa ba wo ba be logi sa complain no Mr. Doctor me buy na me buy na me kura bi 50 cedis me kura 100 cedis o mo ti sika ni sa ya anye if you say me ni madwumafo nyina akasa say so we betena simple na wo di lie so na eduru simple na wo nkuta bia so the Bible say nhira ne mobrohufo no na won wo behu wo mobo no me pa cho moma na duru ebia ene na onkura bia omra bi mu no obekura bi sana me di mafo herbal hospital etentimu a ma gisa wunya sika bebra ansa na wo di abanti na doctor say fakakra bi bra baje wa yalesa fakakra bi bra baje wa yalesa wo kumase ebu akwa agogo enkran ye pokua se mayera na me ka kire wo se onyankopon adom ode yale nyina so tumi ahyɛ doctor time da so nsa enti wobɛpie mu a yɛmfa poma ma medimafo ɛmfa nkɔfi biem doctor si wo bu akonta bɛɛ bɔtome miɛnsa na meka sɛ mehwɛ mmere wafoɔ nkɔkorafoɔ ato poma ato aguo yɛntumi nkan bebrebe obi si me kura poma ɛna me ba medimafo na mato poma na atwene ɛno ɛnya dansidie sɛ wo kura poma na wo to atwene ɛnya dansidie o ɛfiri sɛ wɔn a yɛdikira wɔn sɛ wɔbɛwuo wɔn a yɛdikira sɛ wɔn liver asɛe wɔn mekasa nano last Thursday no woman bi wɔn firi afrawo ne baayɛ man no kɔ yɛ fire service ɔse ɔkɔdwale na ɛpaa no ɛsan sɛ hɔ ɔno nko na ɛtie nti ɛpaa no na ne ti kɔ bɔɔ tiles so ɔda hɔ for 6 days. Wow. And me business is when you dear num so. Yen for the say ni tini kura di apai or that ni tia apai da mojem. Says this na ye no. Na aduane kura oni bi. Ento so omo buy a omo be hu say oda ho no. Ye omo de kodu kolebu na mo fan say omo doctor so say wo wu awie but omo tra aye no operation a say ebe yi a enti omo ye wie no Nyankopɔn cha de na eye ba do omo hu say na ama na adwene no adwene nya adwuma bi
atochima
aso obi a wonya stroke no okasa rough na no asan chia na ne nsa no abalance sei uhu na obaka se bi a wo ye de abnormal ba prenormal de we pre na essence oda ho chendi ensu asan begina litini mu endi litina ho na kakraka eno mo ka kiro mo se gis o mo kopesika na o mbaye ne operation mi no adwene no emu die na afi o mbesa ye atwe ensu no so ye dey afrim ba sika no mo bo no na nya sam ketwa so mo firi afrawo no benya sika no and was say omo ka bizarre doctor say na heba ntimi no say wo tu wo tuma ko heba wonu ma eni ni 3 hours kra it was omo pie na nurse ba ko ka kele say no ofa nko heba bi wo hu ni TV so no ade ye number man no it was a doctor clinician say ba bi obeko bia say omo ko pesca that day na Thursday ni 2 weeks no say ebro so a omo ni bibia enye ye bi ana wo mama na eduro se onkonom na tools no ensemble and the woman the man no ba ho ofuri ho na no wode ne baaye to ba ne se ye hwe ne kama me na me hwe no me hwe ne kama na me because onko 2 weeks no ensemble to was 2 weeks no anopa and wode ne kokolebu and was oduru ho na doctors na abuku bibia wie say ye ben operation to call pain animal no and obi say na e dey no de ma dey ben no de ma opapa and was o man hwe na ediro mo twere ma no na ayi o mo koto ma no and obi say okay na o man hwe dey a ensuo na egina ni tirimu no so efa hen and was one the doctor and dey onim and was say na denti na why kama sa na last enso na no achia na ne nsa nyina amoamoa na saa de no so oyere dey no so wonye ne hwe ano saa de we di omo ye operation na enye yi because wasan kasa kama enti aduro na omo wo twere ya wo koto man no omo san koto aduro na bi man na 1 month time omo san so efa na mna check up. Wow. Edomu firi ho a no mo san fa me ho e wo pokua se mayira na wo hwe ani gie na man na kasa adura o ko yi man wo no ade ne nsa atam na wo busa ne bibia otumi kasa te se de no ya ne ho odin a sanya mi wedim ka tro se on ne ye odimafo e wo time da so won oye odimafo wo medimafo heba hospital enti na wo stroke aye wo no pe wo hwe me ka kira wo se so when you stroke na wano achi abra medimafo heba hospital me shawo bo se sa wano achi a me pa chawo acha don hwere me ensan ko don hwere enai wano na ebetene when you stroke what that dem ko baby aseye untumi nante ye woda fam untumi nkwa adwuma saafo na no pe doctor kwakọ tenase wo pokuase mayere metwen wo se wobeba na mede tam ato wo yale so na wotumi asole akọ adwuma enti medimafo herbal hospitals ye kase ye ka adansidie there ya me kam se baby enkomo ho adanse ye Pentecost for asole dem ba ena medimafo herbal hospital adanse ye wo ho esoso what you see because Pentecost for asole de kwa de obi kwa ko hu wo wa wotumi ko gina ko ye de ekodi adanse ye enye we bi ya lia kesi a ye dikre se enye yie da bi me kam se de emfidie be dikre se enye yie no because enemre na nka Job tiase a kan fidie be dikre se Job enye yie biem ba de emfidie adikre se enye yie no ye wo tumfo nyankopon bi a obo odu ne bo nipa no wona enim ba bi bia la sinto ebia ewo fisa de wo ye ka no sey a ohun se akai ba bi a medi we share no nti amaka na enko wo ni se ka ne enye adwuma biem no de wo ye ka no ba ho a obetimi ayama na ye adwuma ebiem sa na ye wo nyankopon ti asefo onu ne bo ni padua no jewu a wote ha wonyi ni se nyankopon ne bo wo ba wo gidi se nyankopon ne bo wo dia be piem wo medimafo herbal hospital Dr. Tam da so ne adwuma yefo ye de Tam beto wo yale so Doctor si Mrs. Machika se me kotodwe me nansi hatata me koda me ntumi na me widie mu hyehyeme wonya ka akwanhia wo na mu abu wo nsam abu we mu ye entatia case we mu nyina ye entatia case na me san ka kire Ghana for se football ya eben eno so on some enknan me tenas wo kuada na ya wada ti se me so free me kwa kotenase ekine ya won so me san tenase the academic na other doctors na omo so aben ti se me an bobo ha na ne gidi o pese obehu mia me wo ya wada wo kuada obehu me ho ejoada bia me tenase wo kumase ebu akwa kumase ebu akwa agogo ba empayinfo Ghana fo ayade empayinfo na tie yensem no fi se payinfo bi eba hono ye bobi di kire wa ebeje wonsem but enti ama on the 9th February no yesimu second week no Dr. S started premium service wo pokuya se mayera eno de ye wo fra ebi ye pese me ba ye be ma ko na ya ma for na wa frele wo frele na wa print enti time na ye de wo be se no umra no unko na ye ba be hwe
okay
eno ye se de be ya mpayifo bi ana obi o pese obeka na some special na what the children no so watumi ayenti 9 February ye premium service no sha se ena nyakopon ya adoma adwoada afi ye chekum enkran niema no bronya de no adwoada ebe ena ye chekumase de no
bronya de afi ne ko chekumase
afi ne kumase de no eni we ni be boss nti ye nya kwan enti adwoada ebe atwuma gogo ena ye che TV 50 emoni anwa bebre enti kumase for de afi no so ba bedi o so bronya no ewo atwuma gogo nti obi bia la wo pese wo nya TV ni bie no me patcho efi na ekoyi akona akwaje o card and can I how they say Easter no ewo March year
April honum
no it's the first between ending to April no and Easter no ebaso Easter year ebe pokuya se mayera before ye be di Easter no ye be TV ni 70 ewo pokuya se mayera o te me catch lo say oba me di mafu beje card wi a card na waje no enso wa o
e ma na nyira
card no me di mafu card bi ni Ghana mem ha ehun hia chen me di mafu card because card bi ni we wo Ghana ha ade be chen ye be force fabula beje money anwa what you say na campus card na wa beje hospital ama wo ato wa wie no ade bi do ese fa beje TV beje money anwa beje wei ise me di mafu enti na me di mafu no onyankopon dum awurade no na wasana ba behwe o man Ghana edibuma ye nyina oyalefo bia emra medimafo ha na no kwesiere ya atwema gogo community emoni anwa ye chema ekunafo enkwada aduane ye no ye chama de nyankopon nam doctor so ye no aburo adwene ntiase so kwatere kwaso obi fra ontuma tiridin doctor me kasa me se me wo enuro baburu be edua ye registered by Food and Drug Authority ba me se me mfa nko pharmacy me di mafo manfa me pesiko me di be pe apomodin pa de me se obi opese oba me di mafo amla me di mafo herbal hospital eye me ni pe kumati ye bu akwa agogo enkra pokuase mayira o furi enkra be so oba pokuase mayira o ko wo phone so a gogo o bo me di mafo herbal hospital Accra and o be badalet unim hwe no for trotro pokuase station wo si pokuase station bisa me di mafo a ana time that's why you betro hwe no obi amfata ya Accra na wo wa uduru wangu say your hospital no you painting the green and white a solid building abrosign me pacha uduro mu say doctor ya meti ha kase me fonyi tita ho na hesa wo card na aba bagin eye me dimafo heba hospital card na me say onyankopon uduale anopai hwi na ye pia wo de akọ hwi na ye pia wo de akọ ho no ye nsem pia wo mfa wo nkofie da onyankopon
na me number no
numbers ni 0244 77 4282 0244 77 4282 0500 727215 0500 727215 0245 449592 0245 449592 ya de safo ne urade onam Dr. Time na so obesawe yale
yadase nyamisha papa panti Dr. Time da so na yete no enka no Mr. Omekai o Franco Trading Enterprise o performance papa TV papa na wonso wo use say your office say fie ba bia wo de koche ye mongra Franco Trading Enterprise or Nokia Samsung iPhones or smart TVs ranges from 32 equals 55 inches tabletop fridges and so Franco Trading Enterprise will be CCTV cameras no so will be Fabi Bo office wo fie se be ya be bia onam bia wo benya bie men kofa Franco number wo internet so wo mo number ni 0246422338 0246422338 and 0555 939311 0555939311 Franco Trading app no call Google Play Store na ubenya woma na kwa website www.francotrading.com Franco Trading Enterprise still phone papa fie channel so ubo ramu dia o max no ya shama Kingdom Garlic Bitters and a Kingdom Garlic Capsules so a boost your immune system na mo ahoden ti yade bia wodi ne sonku ni mabri bia yeso cholesterol wo so wo moja bro so and our sugar level no e wo so Mr. Onom Kingdom Garlic Bitters and our Kingdom Garlic Capsules na enyi sa how you free ho ye wo new Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules e ye mema nko a ene yusu e ma wo mo energy strong kokra wa ye mre e wo mpam mental stress nti ama wo mema yo no kra ba form no new Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules no bi na emwa wo pedodo pa dia ko Kingdom Herbal Center e wo Kanshi Drug Lane and after 0536149961 0536149961 Kingdom or see no challenger Ghana Post say enkoso ankai kai ho ye ho enche na Valsday no so aba wo pese o ya do ye Mr. Oba bia nipa no wo bia no Ghana Post for enrape adekro no emfa nkoma onipa no ba bia owo emfa ma enyira eyira mpo ana ekodi ba bi mpo a you are assured say on sabetimi akanfi say Ghana Post na ono wo mudi enkomo ana ono wo mudi nsawo so obi wa mono ne ohia dry fish kotodwe ne bayire ne nwa ene ade bushmeat bi ne kodo Mr. Ghana Post for be rapper ne kama center no obi akrante yes checking so bibia kama bibia wo de che bia Ghana Post for and deliver emma UK na ekọ Europe US Australia and South America Asia and African countries be bia ekọ bia no Ghana Post be ye dia ma hwehwe wo mo Facebook Instagram na Twitter and our WhatsApp number 0542 527004 0542 527004. Meda sepa kwasinsia ya krado asemidi kan etoaso medidi afia amankwa tamaklo owi oman hene kwabna santen so edi pensem mu no e ka ho yeda se omre no wadaje
yaba munya mache na wakwaba biem famra Badwam Jumedi so on Adom TV live on DSTV channel 280, Go TV channel 119, Multi TV. Digi box no subenya hwe live and so owo. So and I streaming live on YouTube Adom TV. Facebook Adom TV Extra. XTRA Extra. Adom TV Extra. Shema obi enyebi enhwe. Medidi akwasisi asem de kabrena asuyefa wona sekese ekoma Kingdom Herba omna kofa Kingdom Garlic Bitters Kingdom Garlic Capsules e de badwaso de bia mkato se ye do tatahwe boye pa se ne be ye de padua no sinto bi ewum bia no be ohru ni nyina e de afrimu e ma immune system anu ye den ni akode etia yare wodo a e ba oni paduam sanso e na eboa masrade a wodo ado de paduam no enane ni nyina e de firi honum tibia na mo fit New Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules no so ne mema ne dia ya de gi 3 points ya 9 ya 12 points ne Black Stars antimi anye no e na de gi ompam ne ade agi edin be ma sem patch wakko ko ompam a uhia New Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules tremendous no so ya man dia man is say ifionum o de pua white ni nyine betu ni nyina ase e de afro de ma Ghana ba bi ato do bia no o kwa onsa beka bi a 24 efone enchire Kingdom Herbal Center or Kanshi Drug Lane frame 0275 804 064 0275 804 064 and 0302 938 153 0302 938 153 Kingdom or Sino Challenger. Alpede ja me yanta na mako na asembi esi o Cote d'Ivoire efa Ghana near Black Stars near AFCON 2023 yeah born in 2024 yeah abai ekono opese Black Stars enye chita fonti ene yesum Ghana de shefri omemu so mo ko support the Black Stars of Ghana ni ameka men kan se enne na saade ya meka ho asemi e start e sha ase enyene na akoso na fi se eye norm even in our difficult moments kra no ye fi se eye norm abeye culture ye se Ghana etimi eye. This is the moment in our lifetime one Ghana won twetwede wo sikasem ho. This is the time one ya call IMF a brand to so edunson even when we were promised see donyamini ni pass ya call IMF ne ya china but we are there. This is the moment IMF sika omede men first tranche on May second tranche Ukraine ya kwade ya den that's $600 million ninya ya den. This is the time where abansi wo hia sika gidigidi nti ye de to ahodo esu Ghana de hye so send the second bi wo baby say e bi wo baby atina ho asoso a eye norm eye culture or say bi obi akọ ne sponsor obi asa se blaster se kwa akọbọ matcha se wiem shen na supporters mbefa aban na etwa hoka aban na esep baby ombeda na etwa hoka na aban wi a wasabo mo akonma eti ene ye supporters echo Ivory Coast na aban konma no enkoya nipa no so odo Ghana odwen Ghana ho epe Ghana do Black Stars no wa join se aeroplane no so ofa car de Cote d'Ivoire no okodi onim so obedidi no wan fisika anko se abai amani sika ono so threaten se obefree Cote d'Ivoire aba back to Ghana It's a bang of popo. I'm a no yes, $400 a chamobia. Yatam $400. Ebiana dollars no ntiase. Wo me fun wa to me calculate amount. 400 do ma menyan by say by 12. 48 million. Tetisika 4,800. Yatam dia mani pa ba ko say because obo aban training. We go to a timer. Players na ebo ball no ebo training. Tini o see esuo sika free Ghana e de komo mu amanone. And the supporters no so mu Ghana no. Eso bo Ghana bank training tini yatam 48 million e de ba akufo bia. So on Ivory Coast no one spend it. Abra ye the taxes e kunye wa ha because e say aban yesika. Yanka se Black Stars e yan supporters. No. Enti ye stadium wa ye di city so ye fence so say players na metena so. Ye di so say supporters na kwatena sa city ne so. But at least abanya ye bi. Say aban the wo to kwan. Obi wo won to kwan da. Fasika to ya wa obedi so this aban ma osika. And ye mpeli for natural say so maybe just maybe ni omuso be nya free munti. Na ke no one say na me. Ade. Ayedi anko. If you be ni sa ye tournament bia sa. Ye di over 17 supporters union. Unless you be akwa best 200 crowd ne buy. We are assuming without I admit to say you say 10 groups. We are talking about 2,000, 3,000 supporters. Yamubia $400. $400. And now me say $10 million in tea. Yeda sumu nansa. $10 million. Yeda sumu nansa. And yesu ni publish 200,000 and a core year. We are talking about close to about $800,000. And you don't call you. To close to about $1 million. You're spending on supporters. Nampacho President Kufado, Sports Minister, Yensu ye tifi ye akoma, Eddie Blasters in Sumaya den. Oba Yensu ye den. Medical catch me say sadwes ye nya ye be hayo. NDC ye, MPP ye, MPP ye, NDC ye, etedru Yensu so a, chichi Yensu be no, e be hayo no. Can't we put a break somewhere? Dear never say, Ube so to kwa support Black Stars. Na abai so okay. Ube continue. Mama play ticket. Mama hotel beda. Ni ube 12 year ni disease abai the mouth. Ni ube 12 year ni edi. Ni ube small Cote d'Ivoire ko. Kano said it here. One asma Ghana ni se onfi akọ Cote d'Ivoire. Ghana ni be no see ebe le fie ebe pa na cho se ba cho fa wo back to sa na group ni ekọ Cote d'Ivoire. Smakato so man dey interesting ko an. Makato so man dey interesting ko an. Entine ye nwenu award no omo ye okay. But omo ba na ban perfect kato se kasam wa ya den. Ye ntwe wo ha. But he e na ba na ye e no akwa akodi no. Tax na ye twia no ya na ye se di ya de. Tax ni ya na ye se di ya de. To me ko so de egu ye tri so de bia. Because ye me ho kwa mampanfo so kakra to mo de so no so nya bi so adi. Nanko obi ono join the Black Stars Management Committee. Esi akobo tournament ba akobo $100,000. Or ye dey osime Black Stars Management Committee member. $100,000. Dey na ye. Ni so na say players this year amom ska no moma na ebuafu. Black Stars Management Committee member or ye dey. Yes, man $100,000. No waji ni company semunti. Enu ti na ma supporters ni so dey 3 years ade no. Opien no wa po bia to so Cote d'Ivoire e go support Black Stars. In fact, 2 games before our game, the stadium was almost empty. Team nam go mamo. 2 games before your game, no, the stadium was almost empty. Sa team si me to bato mamo. Anya ye. Scores they cancel no. Smakas ya bedi ye ho abro. Ye bedi ye ho abro. Say ya. 4,800 waje. We ye be search ya fro a free ochina aircom asa de am because ochina Blasters were match. Te be search ya fro asa de am mo no ma sanche e de to. Okoba hey Blasters match e ukwedo one asma. No betimi nya kodro se me buy me ndidi ye. Obi asoma se Cote d'Ivoire. Akufo na ba wacho. And I'm bad yen didi ye and e be di kurade. One asma kontuo. Why not small control? There be am can see a penny for so come home. Most of come be near Hunsaman. But you see, because say, ye have or man is about ye interest. And no one be and walk one watum. When ye be, yes, I was in Siaka and Yabro Casagidi say, I ban Niquaka when I can not to go. Who is Ano? Say be a cabine, a be a blaster so much US. Now bind the acquisition a copy. Now my acquisition no I cannot not to. No, mine air quine. Yes, another Blasters match UK near the man in the court. No, mine I can not to. Now, because air quine, it will be interest. As for money, see a penny. Now, Yakasa Sabu, Yakasa penny for century. So, Messi, you'll be skin me baby. Sikane and Basabasano, and wow, and yes, I call him. It's a bit true, baby. Send no Messi Cassay, turn the Basabasa. All because a simesi ye or benti ye into one now ye ni paboni nintino or mercy can a bebo. And never send your IMF, she began be a bedroom. $600 million in put them you, she was also, I said, ye fever. $600 million so. $600 million. Dangote fund we see a crying Nuno. No baby, $600 million. He said the Ghana I was also. Your finance minister took Kwako yourself and baby just to convince and Crawford near support yet to get $600 million. In your scan there any basa. In your scan there any basa. Because when him said the near or mine, your couple siamba ye benyabi. I'm a foreign inquiry, a could ye benyabi. It will be non in Kofa Babedi. Now we're saying Kofa Babedi. Nothing memufu una money. And yet we took free as a call Afcon. Near Nim budget a day call. Says a coba and a boom contact. Ghana and the best year. Ghana and the best year because obedient to me can't introbia. Ghana. Who can man penny also take your man won't take any action. But can I not him? No, ye di. No, I na sua for ne sa Ghana. Ghana e le besie. Ensi ba bia biem. Eno nti na ma supporters we ni abre no. Say e kom de ye. Ti mu anya ye de ye kofie. No ka chezo mba fie Ghana Blasters mo mo. Me see 2 games before ye ne say e from say go for no bo am share 2-1. 2 games before that. March no boy no. Na ye stadium you almost empty. And yes, when your country, almost your country ni bi. You almost one crofo. Obi enye sika e wono de ye. Enye sika na ye de hwie num. Ye sika sa na ye se crofo se ye ni brem crofo. Nyame nka ho. Ye su ne ban e na de ye kɔ. Da bia me kasa safari na kasa onko so me ya kandifo a. E ba dwi o man ho. Enye pesa me nkum nya kandifo. Enye sika pefo. Wona Ghana ho dodo wakoma so. We can say this for everybody so be the same thing because wanya what you tell for befu. And then before them supporters go and I dey on fire yanko. Cross same say ya. Kingdom Herbal Center. At the Kingdom Garlic Bitters, Kingdom Garlic Capsules. New Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules and our tremendous capsules never so has no pay. We super do to a friend 0275 804 064 0275 804 064. Kingdom ɔsɛ no challenge meaning the akwesi is o man kwabra sante e de pense mu eto aso.
They've been given all what they are supposed to be given to make their job very comfortable and very efficient. And you can read in between the lines that they are stealing us. They are just disrespecting us with impunity. You expect the citizens, me, patriotic, black stars. That is the kind of conversation we have to have now. Because if leaders are demonstrating that they, with greed, they will steal, they will amass wealth, you think that the citizens should look on and think that we're going to be patriotic for leaders to continue to enjoy? That's the unfortunate story. It's very sad. So I don't think that we should be making noise about this. All of us, we are falling short of that glory of maintaining Ghana and making sure Ghana becomes the Ghana that we all want it to become. But because our leaders, over time, especially this administration, under the watch of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, so embarrassing that the country is just sinking into a place where if it's not salvaged, but we as citizens will have the shock of our life, because with impunity, even the wastage at the Jubilee House, the office of the presidency, how am I a vice president who rent cars? The vice president rent cars. They are pim. This is the country that we live in. That the vice president, even his ambulance is down. His CAT vehicles now, both military and police, they are down. Driver for Muchi president and the vice. Omala was driving all over the country, 200 Ghana cedi. Omaya Busia for now, you're going to phone a top petru. Yeah, national, or Mutopetru are buying cars. This is the impunity. No, nobody should even attempt to say that Obi Kwaji $400 is news in this country again. I'm me to Cote d'Ivoire. Kobi in Kodi di Sochi. Na me ko share my ass pin na me go bomb zema way. Ghana blaster. Are we serious in this country? What is up there is what is reflecting down here. So if you all want to talk about patriotism, it should start from the top. It should start from the top. Yen can say the biada inikwa say risika ya manyo sem ye de tuaba. But you can't be amfi because that is the language we are all beginning to understand now. You want to be an ordinary member of parliament to serve this country, you have to make almost 5 million Ghana cedi ready. It is as you cannot say anywhere or question parliament to office who interest as a constituency member now or say one. It's a joke, it's a lie. Keep taking the money, they will also keep amassing wealth. So Ghana, we are not moving forward anywhere, anyhow. And I keep saying it's not about the MPP or the NDC. Yenginaya contributed to where we find ourselves now. That is why Ahoya ni Nibre, ni Semkika recording, ni Trudi adoption in this country. Because the shortest means to make money now, get into politics, record people, blackmail people, character assassinate people, and then lies. This is the foundation now we are building. And it's getting worse under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's administration. Worse. It's very, very worse. Worse. It's not to say that there are not people in this administration who are not up to this, but it's minimal. A president who refuses to reshuffle, even in the full glare of non-performance of many of his ministers. No boss, garden, any chef, any cook, any bodyguard, any all the luxury, business classes, and all the luxury. Quite hotels on the Wabuchi. 3 young men, baby, brother. Go ahead and how much to Wabuchi. Because of politics and with impunity, you rob it at our face. Now, citizen, no, I offer $400. I'm going to wear the more kasa. They better take 500 or even come home, so that they will play their black star. We also have to ourselves what we are supposed to do. Oklita Kwaba. Constituency Boko.
Adom Boko.
Well, I hope your people will not let you also spend money. As young as you are, and they will see the good in you and give you the nod to lead them in that constituency. That is a
Buakwa
North constituency.
Oh, you know,
I'm contesting.
Yeah, so I wish you well. Because it's not attractive for.
Thank you.
I don't think it's attractive for people to even get to parliament again because this administration is just something else. Obi a onim nyansa nim ade ebre no wase wo Ghana at heart. Ono no nisika. People say constituency and sometimes the delegates. I can't blame you for today. But sometimes sometimes I'm shocked sometimes, hey, delegate, you are just taking money, you are selling your conscience. We are not going to say, MP ni mon homode. Now, young man, we will do Sika. Oh, when I come in now, we can't wait to the aboa or constituency. No. Would you hear who say, Moon couldn't be a more PM? To be money, we need money, got 2 months free wall him, what am I holding accountable? I don't know what Croatia and Monibi. The time in Irish. I have more than time. It's sad. People can deliver this country because they don't have money, they don't have sea. That's it. The president should sit up. Because ensure a tap on Chenipa Bao. Ensure a tap on Cheniba kakra. The president should sit up. Ensure a tap on Chenibasa. Yaje ward ya. Well, Bibia seems to be breaking down. Bibia follow apart. If the center is not holding, we are in chaos. Oklite, constituency is saying. Ibi e kokama. Kwa na mati ma address 1 or 2 because
kwa ni there problem.
But some of the ministers are quite exceptional. The road minister, energy minister, you know.
Well, I have persistently been on him.
On his neck. Unisika.
Yeah.
Unisika.
But you see, there's one thing. You better drive in development. It should not be, I mean, the development should not be just because we can win or we want to win
elections
in this area.
Yeah.
Yes, but you see, I mean, okay, me Obama constituencies here, Ofa Akuse, bon, anybody or dream about the economic growth of this country, as I say, ordinary because we have very important installations. Bon waterworks. You dam no and then we have irrigation authority. I mean, these are areas economically they provide a lot of support to this country.
University of Ghana Farms.
University of Ghana Farms, but you see, is here. Roads, very unfortunate. But again, if the money is made available, and America say we must make conscious effort. Put our money.
Our conscious efforts is just not there.
When
you guys are given the power to lead us, it's not to tell you, in all humility, it's not to tell us that Muna Munim the Bibia we are seeing. That's what is happening under Munina, especially this administration.
No, what I'm saying, you see, the problem we have now is that this government has come to centralize a lot of things. And look, most of the projects are politically, inclined projects. This centralization, Ghana is here, but it's been messed up seriously. We need to really look at the whole governance system.
Bibia, why? Bibia, Bibia, everything. Bibia is becoming circle of friends and family. Bibia, you don't look on when we have hope in you as a lawmaker to ensure that you will enlighten some of these things. You see, when you are given political power, it's not to come and do just nice conversation. When we are getting to now, it will affect all of us.
Yes, and rightly so, because
we must be honest. If you look, Upa, come back, parliamentary debate, budget debate this year. The Americans say we need honest people to lead this country. We'll be look into the face of the Ghanaians who can't create actually. Let's tell the story as it is. Who can hear people? I mean, bring people on board. If it is not going well, let us accept. Say, no man, I cost no any. But why are they saying that you be not say? We are in trouble, and it's, we need to be honest and sincere with ourselves.
Most of options, most of them mature and more to be options are more debate. The alternatives in here. Oh, certainly. No, which alternatives are you? You've taken this country for granted too much.
Well,
why?
I think we
don't run away from this conversation. Don't run away from this conversation. Because you people have taken us as citizens, you have slighted us, and with impunity you keep slighting us. When you're elected into power, is to serve, make sure the management of our resources equitably shared amongst all facets of people. But look at this administration.
And then America say, the problem here now is everybody, honestly, I must be frank with you, say the problem with this government is the fact that there are certain kingpins that they think only about themselves. Because of that, they have re-centralized. Look, management of our educational systems, you see, headmasters, head teachers, bezels and whatever have been made useless. And then Matisse, Charles Fossey, they want to manage the feeding, ministries on Pamao.
And if you talk about almost a very prime school in the Eastern region. Now what they are doing is that a percentage because other people no other people no master open they say mom big akaram fanta why
unfortunately you can't say review am for see e be betwem
Pero give it say
review am for see e be betwem wa brabo ankasa kura no edu be bia say o trust.
Now you should this administration to moon compo crowd. Of course,
Papa no wabre.
It is all muya na say kwa no kosa.
Papa no wabre na.
People are just abusing kwa no kosa. Oh, it is a kwa na kosa.
They say wabre unfortunately no so no on flag bearer on my elected.
People at the presidency should take care of, especially Madam Chief of Staff. Just let us feel that you are the Chief of Staff. God no be brave o kokoso a o ye pe na omo de ya KVR bia be o national security threat. The thing is breaking down. Sikadie basa. Nyoma fum basa. Why it is a 5 million bia yira na say the kosia na allowance bi na fa na sia. People are moving across here show cry show. The president car is a two free we see to. The vice president quite not tell the grams over these people are not safe around us. Korentika, Ghana's vice president. Ambulance Ghana, your vice president. Petro to be short to a from a park car. Now, yes, and for the DC to full, not driver for Yamam 200 is no, allow us on the whole car. Now, are you safe as a president, as a vice president? The people who are supposed to be protecting you, they break it down. Nobody cares. Kasasa, Banwe, what the police, Kasasa, DSC Kasa. I'm just being pushed. Because some of the things that are before us now. Osha now she shoots and says, hey, are these people real? Go ahead and check your constituency. Go ahead and check your constituency. I want to call out constituencies. Go ahead and check. Money at stake. A special prosecutor, you may the way Ofusun cancer 3x4 in our constituency. Go ahead and check. Go ahead and check your constituencies. Next 2 weeks, you say, what is called real money?
Yeah, so.
It's hurting. And yes, it's hurting. We keep yanka bibia my ancestors from as a minder. Yanka bibia. What do you want? What change are we looking out for? To amass wealth and to be greedy and to be building apartments and houses, grabbing government lands with impunity. Small boy, no, our apartment bear 10. You think I should sit here, wake up early morning every day for the good of the country, struggling to even make sure I say maybe 2-bedroom and make my boss ways?
The story,
So when I see some of these conversations that we're having, there are real problems in this country. Oxygen. People have lost their lives. Oxygen. For Scabra, you don't down personal. For Scabra, you got oxygen. Or buy just this weekend. Oxygen. You think we have time to be doing what they are doing? We don't have time. That is why I don't see why the former president, His Excellency, should even talk about honeymoon if the conditions, if he should get the nod to become the president. There's no honeymoon in this country again.
Well, but you see, the point is that
there's no honeymoon.
No, you see, the honeymoon can see pause. Because you have to pause and re-examine the situation you find yourself in.
Well, we are real. If he's to get the nod, he needs just that pause for a brief. Not a honeymoon. There's no honeymoon.
Yes. Pause.
Whoever is winning, whether Dr. Baumia or John, there's no honeymoon.
But honestly speaking, you see, we need new face, new hands on board.
Underline your word. We need honest.
That's what I'm saying. Let's be frank. You see, let me tell you, former president suffered in the hands of Ghanaians because he was honest. He told the people the truth. We used it against him. He told us the truth. Say, oh, Yesika Asa. We spent our money. Or can we have to fix it. Okay. Yedi Tiano. On one in also suspect of wrongdoing. Or Kasatiano. They will use it against him.
Opposition has a whole
that is not. The fact is that is it not true? Is it not true?
When we are done, it becomes another matter altogether.
Minister, because
unfortunately the South was never banned.
Okay, well,
we are on.
Yeah,
we have been on since.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we have been on since.
We are getting to a very dangerous point. It's not healthy.
I'll tell you. For a fact, say even our colleagues, our more MPP, mono. When you meet them in the corridor,
it's not healthy.
They won't confess. What is going on? And yet,
it's not healthy.
And unless look, you can't the bad truth to the people of Ghana.
It's not healthy.
Not my new.
It's not healthy.
My new.
It's not healthy. It's not healthy. Ghana for no payment for, but it's not healthy. Maybe you have no idea, but it's not healthy.
Oh no, I mean, Master, me say, no more cost no. And you never count. And you me opposition America. People in government.
So a discussion of about 7 SDA.
Well, it's important.
It's something
it's
else
also very important.
Well, it has always been with us.
But I'm saying that it's very important.
We have to take a firm decision as a country because Oko Saturday a Christopher, Oko Sunday a Christopher, Oko Friday a Muslim for, Oko Wednesday a for. So the country say, oh, leadership, papa, no prayer, Juma. Whatever you say, because they know you said it with a very clean mind and a clear heart and conscience, no, for the good of the country, will be a better chance. Well, now continue to be IBBO. Not tall fast, sorry, not boss to fast, sorry. A Juma Minui, MPP Aba, NDC Aba, MPP Aba, NDC Aba, tall ne boss. A Juma Minui. The Ghana for who they are beating us to a certain game. A Juma Minui. Bust to. Sa. I'm beat here to the game, especially this administration. Torenko for now, Attorney General, they don't have the capacity. Now, a management, what country is this? How do we build a country like this? full of scandals every blessed morning. Nyan kola mo be breaking Guinness records na abetwetwa mu na nsen ya. Kieu. No, Christian na abeka. Last 7 na abeka. Oh no, na abeka NDC for ya ko bro mo na.
It's all very important.
No, ko NDC for na ya bro mo na.
Omani.
Indiscipline has brought all of us to this place.
The bottom line is discipline.
Yeah, indiscipline has brought us to this place.
Starting kitten na wan so ano. E kese beba. And you know, on that no, Metia, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Metia, me party for an impenium.
Now we are the Deputy Defense Minister.
Yes. Mema, woman in
So, Deputy Defense Minister, if you monitor from where you sit, and there's office that you've been before, and the kind of news that you have, and you still continue to have, are we safe?
Well, very unfortunate, no maybe back out this time around because. I listened to some of the army couples, you know. Normal fee soldier ni anumu eba at this time. Because me feel say if anything, to the extent so council be no anyway, no. All of this should it be before the cameras? And you see, sometimes when you are frustrated, you know, you don't really care what.
You see how you act,
and you know it shows say Senator Obama Kanye, let's have strong institutions devoid of politics. I mean, politicization of institutions have become too much, and no anyway because to the extent say I'm COS Ebeka say you see me achim na me bro. Where from that discourse? And also for and also for it tells you where we are getting to, and we are getting to some ABCB here.
So you see, you're writing my same comment.
Oh yeah, of course. What I'm saying is, the question now the president must sit up. Seriously. Yes, Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo must sit up because it looks like say no. Honestly, we need the question. Now it's not the best. But, you know.
Presidential candidate short to fuel.
I need to say, almost a Mayanka.
Yes, well, maybe almost short to fuel. We make him. Yes,
no, but is it negligence or what?
Yes, look, you fuel be short to quantify. Okay, when you be no, when you be no presidential.
What say before you move? When I make us a competencies, guys, you are competent. I didn't account. You plan everything on Kwakwe. Unim de eko. Say you know go put to go hwegum biara sa. Say say na me go ba no.
People have given themselves a certain powers and authority at all the offices. The vice president's office, the president's office, the second lady's office. Why? Now we are careful. We are careful. Muni nipa na ye adwuma. Omo so omo ya sonda. Okay, still all can normally more Saba. Shall say we are not safe. These are professional security people. Or create journey and time. I say man abeso can only abri.
Oh no, very important. Because some of them they invite me fifi by. Because very important. And we are part of the because you see, San Seven kitty. And then I kesiye. Yeah, seriously, because you see, discipline, no? That's charity begins at home.
Yeah.
Or the one year, and then
I endorse you to win. I pray that you win.
Me number 2 on the ballot.
Yes. Let's show it. This is how.
It's still again.
Of course.
Oh, really?
So, order number 2. Order number 2 to Abamano. Watch us we see a team no.
Number 2 on the ballot.
Do team here. No what to say.
Number 2.
No what I can say. Number 2.
Yes,
so what I say. Oh, the picture.
Number 2 on the ballot.
I never knew.
Yeah, no more here adwuma ha ni momo. Do do one dance here.
Oh, I crowd to be the key.
Yo. Hey, I say that.
I crowd give you.
About talking to me.
David. So, maybe I could come out constituency.
Oh, Nyamiadom. In the next 10 days, you go to Aba. Next week, almost Timasi. Many delegates, aiding Como. 524 delegates.
Wow.
I'll be to Aba from Kokrentumi to OCM to Old Tafo to New Tafo. Obodase, Nobi, Enginesi, Abuabo, Fisher, Nobi, Tontro, Minyo Mudinkomo. And not John Pay Akran if you constituency.
Do catch them, the entire person of
my catch them with the NTSM Rashid. My catch them saying Rashid Bedrim, Okohonoma, Untumin Conco Trasi, now one can ye keke, maybe Sasa speaker, then of course also ended the Pakasabi Bre, there be a so to me come Rashid Bedrim, on Subitumia Kebi, send a bay Bitumia trade development about constituency. The science work at home say, Omunche, me bembu na me yeno, Omunche say, me ya available. Jumedia, on my pain another danko for the share, Mr. Semen Casamano, Ghana Fonia, and Mr. Casa de Macasebi. Policies, SME Trade, Muma, Ghana 40 Asinia, Macasebi, and no pay we numera najo, Macasebi. Me any person, me say faithful. Me say so ye very, very teachable. Moaho Brassier, Monsieur Diacomenim, Kakra, Bebre. Mr. So enthusiastic. Jumadi be out the best. Me say be a sesika home sesika nim. Me dem hunya gym at the year. And Juma so I year we are senior over 23 years. Mr. T Juma me 17. Over 23 years. Jumadin ya baby do hanom. And my hunya a lot of relationships and in network bebre. Member yakra uko otafua fofiase me si boho. Me be se bisaye nko fo boa me ma me see me we ya about 75% complete. Cost me about $15,000. A mechanized borehole. You in the next 3 weeks, na see a bianwa. We hold 6 pipes, 7 pipes, no be a buno. Kakra. Ingin so ya borehole. Honum. Delegates, nkoform who hear me. Not just because they are delegates or mutuaba, but almost almost sitting muno. As I say, so you delegate, and I say Obako Suku now to meet your school fees of 300 cities, 400 cities. I did a home thing. We had delegates and they be able to casual. So be Juma casual over 16 years, 20 years. Now about casuals. It's very, very difficult. I'm hearing my constituency, a very, very poor constituency. About 2-3 days ago, I'm constituency na Tobo fruit. Tobo fruit 3 Ghana cities. At the time, no na boba 4 o'clock. Na cut 10 bo fruit. Na bisa ma say bo fruit na dabendi or say yendrade. So you can imagine that both floating is going to travel to a 3rd day. 3 Ghana cities. People cannot afford 3 Ghana cities both floating in my constituency. It tells you, say, a very, very deprived constituency. But it's also 90 minutes from Greater Accra.
90 minutes?
90 minutes from Greater Accra. So, if a constituency 90 minutes from Greater Accra, people cannot afford both float 3 Ghana cities. That's why I say, to me, Boa constituency, never constituency the page. Until Juma Bakwa, me DC Minister and Pesa me and say, Pesa me de ecotourism, eba me constituency. My constituency, forest be brew on. So, you say, you're searching for me to for a penny, your friend Kwabibrim Hene. That's just a king of the forest. Forest be brew on. Canopy walk there, be war, Cape Coast, Kakum, Pesa me de Bahono. But the Bahono to create a lot of jobs. Inti yakoko koye gliding April la yenya sifi ko wa ne a branch lenda do ne a branch afa bonsu ne e be to krom ne e ko osim ne e ko new tafo odu new tafo no ko inside na ko tontro na ko crack na ko oboda ase ni no binom honom ne pese ye de canopy walk ni si ye de live animals beba big game 5 animals ni bi na we ase ye be crab if Australia ye betumi crab info if South Africa Safari Valley hey ya organize almost zebra honom. So, a lot of educational assets. Ama Kromumino, and also be creative jobs, drivers, security, tour guides, hospitality. Ninya Bebwa Yepa, and as an agrarian constituency. So, the bomb say farmers are Wahonoma, Omoye, Kwafomoye, Cocoa, no. Cocoa no mo ninya no for their own livelihood and sustenance. But see, a resting a bit to me, they are about commercial entity. The good people of the Buakon of constituency, Cocoa na, Omu Trana, Omu Diana, Omu Traniniano, and who be bound for Swamomo. Masha say, Edikai, and investors be a dinkomo, Israel. So my hands and a mebanana, me and Yankopon as a Pakafo. Me Kanyamiasem over 23 years as a Christian missionary in 78 countries. Philanthropic work, any developmental work in a idea, we have the network, we can immediately tap into it on between Ababeboa. Israelis na minimum din komo no so yo nyame boa na delegates no to abama me nkwade after Easter a problem ombeba ama ya shasi ahre se ne betumi aboa omo cocoa no mo ye no and put up a factory se ne be end product nti bo kind of you hu ana cocoa next time say afi ne ko na wie ye na ko na nim no bo hu ne me di cocoa bro a me di cocoa a ye process if you bo kind of e dey bro nti jumade bebre wo ye ni so a ye ka che delegates ni se momboa na ye ntumi mbra on the 27th aka in that do pe ne yakwa to aba monto aba mame pagrebache dankwa number 2 on the ballot me na metumi aye adwuma no kofo mo hie nya ye ni papa ni ye party mba obia benya aba na so mombo mo den se me na me din kunim na me din kunim a metumi aboa we sense wasem be ye masem wonda ya me nda ye wo hi asem ye me hi asem uni sika me ni sika undidi ya me ndidi ye untumi ntu am school fees am ntumi ntu am school fees ye nya ye betumi aboa ama ebua kon off etumi epeja afa ne ntuma pa efra.
Okay, so Kaka meka so say the what me hu no aso ahwe na odi hu dance, so I think that electricians, you have a responsibility. The waka wa no money ne wo ho mun carry no, but it will be in the interest of the constituency, humility. Say mama kwan ma mabunu bim say ne mabunu bi akeke mabunu bim say omunya akwanya etimi ba ebeye ebi royal manya sem ne ma. Okulite, so share your experience with him. Say nyame na do no be real much onye careful with them.
Well,
as an discussion
I only wish him well. Na makachi say maybe akwa ko run. Enye better sa. But bibia obeya odi no krebe no. Odi no krebe no. No krena ability due to success, because the ubitimi aye no waka the ultimi nye no waka chele them say okay, yeah, you don't have to bite more than you can chew. That's my only advice.
At the end of the ubitimi irisa no, yes, anaka oko kana eje unsem na so alokolo apanta nyina una okepem kuma enkoi ti yen ka di betimi aye ti mi enka ho
nya di aka no nya di aka no manyame
nya di aka
no manyame
nkujina won ko keka se me ba from year to year kwa nyina
ene metie kuma dobin
obrakwa
disi no obabe ye kwan obaye say na say hey MP obabe ye kwan obetu ye kwan
de okeka no
de okeka no unim 1 kilometer road and not say 500 meters road
me boa agina road minister konso afese omenya nani madoma na fe wa boa me mati
ye djuma ni say ube advocate ube gira ne konso you draw the attention today the American wa hire say aban enfa nani be kra kusi
watch the interest.
Yes, that's right. Aban so kwa supreme na the ababa be ye anything no say oh adipa ku so say MP ko gira ho na ububo mu kaka sem ni sa na aban su tie na say the Bow constituency na say MC and all so nya party ni a obeka say ono na wo yes ajuru man
say baby anwe
obeka say ono na wo ye when you go and add
osu akoya ma de na ba
wo tie no because who friend
MC no
who MP no there who say doctor who throw prescription MC no to say dispenser ono no kwako dispenser the kwako dispenser dro no ono no say ono sa yare no na the old diagnosis ade ne there
me am diagnosing the way you
yes say ono no sia nkrofo oh obehu no obekọ hospital ye free pharmacist doctor na doctor no mo there that is what is happening in the constituencies obekọ kasa ewie no na MC no di nkunim no so no na wakọ ye rule I mean nim time no MCU kokọ ye negotiations World Bank ni ade odi but ni nyina ye put to the NT.
Okay, so notice of poll, Abuakwa North constituency MP parliamentary primaries. Enipa out of Sumino. With the natural, I'm needing come over. Yakwaba. Eba, military Jununu Medalim no. Oklitebe Famu Edunum because on Semka. Na fi Pangova Famu Edu. Is an idiot. You know, for fun at Chiancasa.
And then we film. Don't concentrate on the constituency.
Yakwaba.
Yasabe damu ina mase mame en wish happy birthday and call Ajua Henewa. The breath of our home, the growth and bonding has been so real and organic due to the role you play. We love you and appreciate you. I appreciate you. Tiger cheers to 30th celebration. This is from Kuku and Mr. Say. So happy birthday. Ajua Henewa say Osha Kuku and Mr. Say. In fact, this write-up is so loving. Happy birthday to you. Yaba back yada Kel brands na say one more Kel 360 toothpaste, Kel Kiss toothpaste, and a Kel Charcoal toothpaste. Ni na no for pemne say ye the body tree any jebidi and akasi ani abe for kwan so and ye dey pour yes. Dodo nankasa the 0593809227 or 0246865798. Number ka say Kingdom adwumakuru so de enura hodro abadwa so your Kingdom garlic bitters and your Kingdom garlic capsules and your Kingdom ginseng power capsules memedru papa and your tremendous capsules tini na adwumadi edine titi tremendous capsules no ema ho sisi edi mu ewie peyo afi Kingdom home estate no na nkra hodro yesisi no wo Ebri and afi Latter Junction until opening na bi ehho asem abusa ehun yidi a enuro no beko okan drug lane and afi adan no so ni enuro no so pese ofre na oje ho nkomo yi a 0536149961 or 030393987 oklite enko nkomo no so na nche ebepeja mu
I'm say I'll be very much. I'm interested in the first one. As someone would do the American say Ajobre. Nobody should take the law into his or her hands. Ghana Hanum. Yeah, indiscipline. Now I know Edidimwa Nanipano. A fact kuti kwa sa no de ba be MP anaso be mampenia na because we need amount for the years basa na untimi control na umbe hia say be very careful afin so no mi fo no ba NDC youth group locks up regional office in Tamale woman so mesra woman I think the party has taken up the issue na Zambia who kwa mamumbe issue because yes if you be no mensa wo na misunderstanding there once I wo ku mu de beba na e ba na se mpanyifo somu a em say ya ye emrantie ni maba no ye nti ase se mpanyi aso asem no na won be kan no ne kwa so and finally no me ba on the issue of SG for say reschedule what do you call election. As I make minuanu me minuanu omunim dia ya make about SG for there every time you be teasy one because ubalo amanya SG asori no start fie.
Oh wow.
Yes, my grandmother and the nadam for no mko so mu bae. Entino me growing up no na udi de hu jim ni ade na ya na misire wo mo se those days wo mo po aso ya no baba me papa fie ho no na ye fruits ho no bibiri no ma baby di fruits den nyina wo mo nua aduane on Saturday ya na me di tizi wo mo sa but come to think about it no man em say mreni dani na yesu ye dani kakra na enu nkyere se ube obi digidie ube tuatwene but the fact is that Bible no cracker the Sabbath is made for man and no man for Sabbath. Jesus Christ and it you know me gidi say enne say Saturday na say yes san na koto Sunday wo mo nko asori Sunday so be there on so be ka say wo mo so no mo nko ebinom wo mo so a Wednesday wo mo traditional whatever we are woman dying no Wednesday uko anymore Friday you know Muslim for no and also but in all this any a day bia beto so no em say ato aba Sunday da ya to aba Saturday da ya to aba me em say week ni nyina ya to aba Ghana ha na die be sere wo mo yen kan say the omu kano yen say nim but they were appealing to them because and say we are na say we call hospital Saturday obi na be hwe ana say we are because of sumnuntino na say yare no ball an accident we see Saturday we be say we call hospital ana we be call enti wo mo fa say this is bibia an outlier bibia eba once in a year me nye say Nyankopon say Saturday will be this who me that will be this no na ma ko home eko ebe mo akọ heaven na one Saturday in a year no uko di ko to aba ze Nyankopon o de be chew because ya na me nua no Muslim fo na am hia bibi fi wo mu wo mo say o mo ye fasting no na say BBC that's what me anya wo nko say ubekwa akudidi na wakwa akoye e de ashim sanso na minsu gidi say 7th what do you call it humida no wo mko na wo mko sunline na wo to abana na wo mko bo mpa ya Nyankopon ye de o de be che wo eno no ensisan hwe you know this is an appeal to them say me kai say there was a time crowd university they ba be exams Saturday SDA for no so mo prema ye exams no Saturday na we refi the ecosia but when we start raising certain things national discourse and I say activities are course what do you call it ye maimu na ye the religion count too much be high again and African gap na course say ye bobi Saturday ye bobi Sunday ye bobi me gidi say SDA for count no mo bobo na me nye say nunti no mo nko heaven they will go enti no ye be sere wo mo me gidi say we a mo kan appeal no mo ye na yisi su be ma wo mo nchire mu because and son ye betumi asisa no say wo de ye son wo pal ye de ko na ye sisa mbra no ye sisa mbra no because our constitution mu enti no we have to process ye be fa so ye sisa no so no ye sika enti ye be sere wo mo say humida ne de ye ni wo mu ni argument bia wo ho but wo mu fa na say we need now ho so ana say bibia si Saturday na wutu anamo bia odu be save a situation because Ghana abatu ewo eni mu ehu hia pa so bia be kwakoto aba ne bi because e pese yes sisa be se na oman yi ko sisi dia ye be se asori ni nyina wo mo kwa so wo kwa asori wa sa adam kura ba be sia bibi we spend some time yi na koto aba na wa ba no ehu hia pa do abato e wo Ghana no enye compulsory but ehu hia because say una we nyansani pa na say kwako si ni na wanko kan ho na enko si ni na yeko si bodamfo hinia obey invite to the akobol as wakwa didi etino ye be sre pa na say o mfa ho a that's right because we did say the ekosu o man mu sesi anyina affect asori for mu kra mu college nipa no kra nya sundue na o de be kwa asori obo mpa e kra na o dwin bibi ho bibi different ntino ye be sre pa say we refi omo leader no president of the Christian SDA mesre no pa say bi jedi say Nyankopon nim so do Ghana na o papa de Magana na the same God now o nim say no o papa de Magana no so ma na sorry no omo to aba omo spend the whole day kra e ko to aba na Nyankopon can say ninti no won be ko hell ana say wo mu dwumadie no enkoso nti ye be sre ye respecti wo mu views ye respecti wo mu position wo mu gidie no nso ye respect na nso be bia akodu sisi no to bia say ye mayen to what do you call it aba Saturday Sunday for so say we is fee Saturday e ko Sunday for so be sorry say yes we e kwa sorry Monday for so be say me yes say
necessary echo
the no need to be
yes
you mind Adreji posters are almost territory almost why say
strange.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing happening in my constituency.
Oh no.
Yes, military posters are marching from 11 p.m. to about 4 a.m. Etukrom, Osiem, Otafuni, Tafu. I'm sorry, the next day, I need.
About delegates.
Yeah, you know. I think it's one party.
Let's
allow
indiscipline.
Let's allow come
because there are no measures that are so deterrent.
Let's allow come to remain because it costs money to print the posters. And it's also visibility for the party. So internal elections, the local economy of the party. And since so my party now you're popular. If various candidates are your posters, now you're the territory honor to show presence in the constituency. No be why. So it's troubling. But I know the issue. I've not even mentioned it to my chairman in the constituency and even mentioned, but a bit famous Monsieur me can count on the SDA issue. On my Fourth Republic, 92 election year on a Monday, 96 election year on a Saturday. 2000 election on a Thursday, 2004 election on a Tuesday, 2008 election on a Sunday, 2012 election on a Friday, 2016 election on a Wednesday, 2020 election on a Monday, and then back to a Saturday. In the election Saturday once, this will be the second one. From a religio-political perspective for election a Sabbath, I was in Israel for 3 years. The Sabbath begins Friday sunset and ends Saturday sunset. In Israel, Shabbat, you don't work. Even the elevators, you don't use it. It stops at every floor. Now we see. Primarily no activity in Israel. That is the proper Jewish custom, Sabbatarian religiosity. But, we're a very, very slippery ground. The woman say measure percentage of SDAs or Ghana. It's about 342,000 of them, including children. Now measure say ABR per estimation, mutu abakra be about 100,000, and I say 150,000 or 200,000 crap on her. Sorry, I work Ghana, we don't have ID card specific. It is even if the EC person more special voting rights, like we do for media personnel, and I say the military crap on her. How would we? I bet any who say, "Wow, better I want to SDA." Because they say, "I see so say, also indelible ink film." Even though I advocate to say the indelible ink is important, I don't trace what to about, regardless of how biometric we have digitalized the system. You having as a gradual process. I will state to the SDA community, say this, and say you're very cautious because most of my petition. Easy as a petition, the Attorney General is going to go through a long process of discourse and conversation. Bijidi say ye to me in a lot of harmonious way. Ye interest in ye be ya ye be to me atuaba nobody will be disenfranchised. To be fair, about one it will not take more than 5 hours. Say nipa ba ko kokotoa. And then even if so person to aba no po na say obeba at sunset and e be at 4:30 no akọ join queue. Then to me out to Abano at sunset, but I can understand their perspective.
All right. Minda was a also J. Browshe. You ever better with your constituency?
We did.
Fatum no
Lower Manya, Upper Manya, Yilo. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Or Bahonomo. Hey, and out here. On the 30th, no. On the 30th of this month. Na meka woman mo hwem nyina say yes we be host to no parish hall
okay
na obaba oni woman be e ba be di nkomo And you rally number. Or buy new woman but didn't come like it did in 2020. The person you pick amount of views. We will present ours. They will also talk to him.
Okay.
Now,
they
are fine-tuning your policies.
That's the Pelgrave. So we are so grateful. Madam team is led by Kofi Amped Welbeck. Onyame Adoma Echina, we're here to serve you.
Yeah. Okay, all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.